Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. How y'all doing this evening? Yes, I thought I would come on for a little while. I'm not going to be on very long, but I thought I would come on and talk to y'all because so many women have been asking, why won't he love me back? What can I do to get him to fall for me? Why won't he respond the same way I do? Blah, 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 blah. So let's get into that. Even though they're giving you money, even though you're being taken care of. A lot of women still feel that they need time, attention, and, those things that they can't get from this guy. So, if you're getting your money, if you don't have to worry about bills, but you want all his time and energy and attention. I mean, a lot of men don't have time for that. A lot of men don't even want to deal with certain things. That's why they pay you or pay your bills so that when they are wanting to see you, you're available and you don't make a fuss when they're super busy. So y'all have to remember that these men may not care how you feel. Um so yeah, hey y'all. So you can't get wrapped up in them, okay? You can't really get wrapped up in something that is probably not going to last very long or forever. So stop doing that. It's like you level up, you get the mentality, but then you fall right back into the trap. So no, you can't do that. You have to focus on your goals, what you're trying to accomplish, and stop trying to spend all this free time with someone. They already gave you the money. That's great. Go do something else. Go date somebody else. Go have fun. Go out. Go do something, um, and that you need to go do. But don't sit around waiting on him to want to be with you. The point of paying someone or the point of having a sugar baby is to not have to deal with the emotional aspect of a relationship. So a lot of people forget that. Okay. Y'all really have to throw that in the garbage until you are ready to be in a relationship that requires attention and affection and all that kind of stuff. But for now, this ain't it. Okay. And if he doesn't want it to be it, you can't make that happen. Okay. He has to want it. Right. Mm-hmm. You said your daddy text that he was falling for you. They all say that, but if he is great, but they all say that. They're all falling for you so you don't go and fall for someone else. That's just the trick that they use. I mean, we use the same trick, ladies. So you can't get caught up in that either. They're supposed to fall for you. And if they do or don't, as long as your bills are paid and you're good, that's all that matters. You know? Um, don't buy into it. When they fall for you, when you have a ring on your finger and deeds to the house, baby. So that's when they fall for you. They can pay your rent, they can pay your bills, they can give you a gift, but that doesn't mean they're going to spend Christmas with you. That doesn't mean they're going to show up when you're sad or bored. Doesn't mean any of that. So stop thinking that it does, right? Y'all have to realize that these aren't real relationships, and y'all have to get y'all's head around that, right? Um, these are, um, to me, I would say these type of relationships are a way to not have to get up every morning and go to work, or a way to not have to struggle, or whatnot. These are just a way to have certain things that you probably wouldn't have, without this person giving it to you as easily. Okay. So, right. I'm blocking spammers, so don't spam. Or I'll put in timeout. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you're bored and whatnot. As long as you're getting that money, who cares? Just use your money to grow your own business, to invest, to do whatever. So make sure you don't get caught up. Like, stop getting caught up. Stop getting caught up, baby. If you're bored, as soon as you're finished with that date, go do something exciting. You know, I'm sure many people are bored at work, right? Okay. Um, reading some of these things. I'm not going to answer some of these questions because it doesn't matter. Um, uh, so someone asked me if I advocate women getting their own money. Yes, but don't tell the men what you're doing. Don't tell the men you are getting your own money, um, because they won't give you any of theirs. Okay. So of course, I believe in women getting their own money. That's why I always tell women to start a business. Um, have several streams of income, invest money, da da da, of course. But you don't have to take out a loan to do this, and you don't have to use your own money for inventory if you decide to start a business or whatnot. You use his money, you see. So you're all profit. Everything you make is all profit. You're playing with the house money. Okay. Um, right. Act broke. No, but don't act like you have enough money to where you don't need any of his, you know. For example, this is one of the hardest things that women have, to face. They accomplish so much, they have money, and now they want to brag to everybody, but then expect that person to give them money. If you already have it, you don't need it from them, you see? So you always have to need something from someone in order for them to be even attracted to you because they want to try to impress you. And if they can't impress you that way, then they're going to go find someone who they can impress. So yes, don't talk about your degrees, don't talk about your profession. If they ask you where you work, oh, I'm a receptionist, oh, I'm an office manager, something low that does not pay a lot. And if ever you should need something, he will come through because you're not, you know, raking up the big bucks like he is. Like he is. So you don't want to give him too much information about what you do because then you'll never get anything. Um, right. Martina, if divorce comes and you keep your own secret bank account, will it backfire? No, you just have to know how to keep it separate or maybe put it in your child's name or put in your mother's name or whatnot. Or, both of you have access to the account, but she just doesn't know about it. Be smart, okay? Right. So when when dealing with men, they have to know that you need things, and in order to get money out of them, you must play a damsel in distress. You must need them. You must allow them to give you the solution to your financial problem. Okay. If they like you enough, they will offer to help you. Even if you don't really have a real problem, it's just a problem you may have made up that costs a lot of money to solve. They will help you because you need it and they want to impress you. So they're going to try to rescue you. Right. Right. I ask every woman I date if she knows SheRaSeven. Like they gonna say yes, Nicholas. They're not gonna say yes unless they're not very bright. And then you can probably still run your game on them if they answer yes. Okay. Nicholas said he gonna ask every woman he dates if they know me from YouTube. If they say yes, you can still run game on them because they're stupid. Okay. They don't pay attention, obviously. They must have the volume down. Okay. So just expect them to lie. If they don't lie, it's not even an issue. Right. So who? Oh yeah, I watch She-Ra on Netflix. That's a good cartoon. My kids, I mean, oops, my nephews, I mean my niece. Okay. Um y'all want to hear something cute? One of my subscribers made a doll of me. She makes dolls and sells them on Etsy. They're called Naturally Me dolls, and she like makes them to look like you know some have natural hair, some have curly long. So y'all, that's her little card, and it was a surprise. It was a gift actually. So y'all ready to see my doll? Look at the cat. Look at Velveeta. And look, I have on a Michael Jackson dress. Y'all, look. Y'all see MJ on there. She printed MJ, and then she gave me some jewelry because you know I'm always wearing the jewelry. She gave me a little bracelet. See, she knows me so well. And she gave me some. Obviously, she gave me a wig. Looks like the wig I got on, okay, right? And she put this pretty lipstick color. So thank you. Her name is Clarissa. So I appreciate that. She sent that to me. And it has a little stand with it, with the little cat on there and the little stars on there as well. I got some sprinkle in my hair too. So I linked her Etsy store below if y'all want to check out her dolls. Sasha was trying to steal it from me. She wanted it, so I told her no, it's my doll. So thank you, Clarissa. I really appreciate it. She sent a really nice letter with it too. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, she put some shoes on there too. Hmm. Yeah. So if you play damsel and he usually helps but leaves you hanging once, should you move along? No, that's for plan B sugar daddy. That's the other one. Like when he falls through, you call up the other one. You gotta have more than one, baby. Hmm. For when that one does not come through, you have another one. Your boyfriend's acting distant because you're glowing up. The more I glow up and spoil myself, he won't hug me. I don't know how to deal with his moody self. Girl, he'll get over it. He thinks that other men are gonna talk to you when you go out. He thinks you're trying to replace him and that the old you is not there anymore because you want more, so you're dressing for more. And he's not trying to do more, obviously. Hmm. Hey, sure, I'm really lonely in quarantine. I'm sorry, girl. Turn on the TV. You're watching me. You can't be lonely. Um, Since all the madness these Dusties been aggravating, really. You like to spoil your man. Is there a way to get him to put in the same? Yeah, stop spoiling him. Don't ever do that ever again. Ever. That's why he not doing it, because he don't have to. You're the giver. You are the giver in the relationship. So why should he be the giver? That's not how it works. Thank you, Flower Power. Would you date a guy who told you he's a notorious cheater if he wants to pay your bills? How did he know you ain't a notorious cheater? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he paying my bills, um, and he's a notorious cheater, I'll go ahead and let him pay my bills, and I'll be cheating, but I'm not going to be sleeping with him. And be like, no, I don't feel good this month. Oh no, you said you're a notorious cheater, so that's not going to work out. But you can pay my bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. If a man has the nerve to tell you that, and he expects you to sleep with him, then he doesn't really care about your health or your, you know, you at all. But I would lead him on for a good old month and get these bills paid, and then when he figured out that he ain't gonna get none, then he can go on his way. So, yeah. Sarah, sprinkle, sprinkle, dating a man that's marriage material. What's your biggest tip you'd recommend? I've been too sexy so far. We'll pull it real in. Hi, Shira, you've changed my life. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, well, never see a man as marriage material. Always see him as just fun, convenient, and for money. If they don't think you're trying to land them or get married to them, they'll tell you more, they'll do more for you. But as soon as they think you're trying to, marry them, or if you're thinking, oh, this could be my husband, then they'll back off, because most men aren't thinking like that unless they're old and have already lived life to the fullest. So you never treat them like they're marriage material. And when you speak of the future or what your plans are in the future, you never include them, and they'll wonder why. They won't think they're good enough, so they'll try to prove themselves. And psychologically, they become more marriage material the more you don't recognize that they are. So just don't even recognize it. Just treat them the same as someone who's not marriage material. Okay. Do I feel old? No, I don't feel old. I feel wise. Hmm. I don't feel old. I feel wise, baby. I hate that you have to play that game. Well, I'm sorry, but that's the game. If you don't play, you lose. You forfeit, you know, because the game will be played with or without you. That's why you have to learn it. Um, he asked for $40 to buy groceries. Well, sounds like his last question to me. Thank you. How do I deal with a man who want to ask for money? I don't deal with anybody who's asking me for money, baby. That's crazy. Why you? His mama is down the street or a phone call away. He can ask her. Um, uh, do you have to have multiple men? You don't. But when one doesn't come through, you're stuck, or you have to do it for yourself. So it's good always to have choices or options. You're asking how to handle that? Say no, baby. Just say no. Just like they told you in elementary school, when someone offers you drugs, just say no. Nope, sorry. Don't be sugar baby. The daddy gets mad. Time to level up. Okay. How do you level up your skincare in your 30s? Um, well, in your 30s, well, when I was in my 30s, which was not that long ago, I made sure I washed my face, moisturized, and exfoliated. I mean, that's all you can really do. Drink water, yeah. I don't drink soda, like soft drinks or whatever. I don't drink none of that. Okay. Don't depend on a man. Do it yourself. You can be proud of you. Yeah, you can do you and you can get his money at the same time and be double proud of yourself for making your own money and not having to spend it because you got his to spend. See, it's very smart. So it's good that you can earn your own money, but you don't have to spend your own money. See, you could save it or invest it somewhere or start a business with it. You don't have to spend it. You spend his, and you'll feel more proud. Okay. Um, Thank you. How can you level up in the quarantine? Practice your makeup. Maybe if you need to work out, find a workout video or diet and exercise or whatever. How can I get a sugar daddy during the quarantine? I'm 22, leveled up. I don't know. Well, where I am, they're opening stuff back up, so who knows? They might open up in your state soon. Yeah. Do I believe in true love? True love. I believe in true love after it's been built for many, many years. Not at first sight, not at first month, not at month 3, not at month 4, not at year 2, not at year 3, not at year 4, not at year 5. Okay, it has to be earned. Thank you, Brittany Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for all you do. What's your opinion on OnlyFans or other sites like that? Any tips? I don't know what OnlyFans is. I know people keep telling me it's. Thank you, Brittany Sprinkle Sprinkle. It's people showing off their bodies. I don't know. Like, I'm too classy to do any of that. Do what you gotta do though, girl. I don't know. I'll have to check it out because I don't even know what it is. I've never seen it. I've never looked for it. Um, right. Um, um, um. Naturally chic. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm so upset. Nobody's donated except for like, let me see how many people has donated. Brittany and a couple people. Yeah, I need some more donations. That's why I'm so sad. Um, Arranged marriages have more what? Love? They do? Okay. Who hurt me? I seem upset. What did they do? Oh my gosh. They were broke. That hurt so bad when it was time to pay and they didn't have enough money and they opened up their little wallet and it was dry. That hurt so bad. My heart just sank. And I was just devastated. And I said, never again. Never. It hurt so bad. I was just in so much pain. I had to take some time. Okay. I had to take some time off. Hold on, I'm gonna fix my makeup. Okay. That hurt really bad, ladies. I hope you never have to go through that. Okay. Hi, Shira. I have not seen lives on your makeup channel. Are you going to cover this? Oh, thank you. I haven't been live on my makeup channel, but there are several makeup get ready with me's on there. Yes, I just used my nudes palette that I sell on my Level Up Cosmetics. I just use this on my eyes. Yes. Thank you, Sarah M. Sprinkle Sprinkle to you too, girl. Why do people like it when you look basic? You got 100 likes on a natural hair pick. My wigs look great and I get likes, but never 100. Maybe it's because most women are liking your hair on the photo, because a lot of women will like things that men aren't clicking like on. So it's probably more women likes. You have to realize that. Sometimes it's not the men who are clicking like, it might be the women. Okay. How did you grow hair out? What was regimen? I ordered wigs from ywigs.com and put them on my head. And underneath the wigs, my hair grew and grew because I wasn't really messing with it. I wasn't putting a lot of product in it and flat ironing it or anything. I wasn't doing too much heat or anything on it, and it just grew under there. Okay. um, what income range should we look for in a potential provider? Is 100K enough for him to pay all his bills and my bills too? Well, it depends on what state you live in and what your bills cost and what his bills cost, and you know, um, but it's very possible. It just depends on your bills, the cost, the cost of living. So, um, I don't know. Probably if he makes that amount, he'll probably be going up higher into his career and making more in the future. Where do you think negative self-beliefs come from? From self? Sprinkle, sprinkle. From you believing other people or feeling less than because you don't feel more than. You know, like for me, I'm always going to feel more than. That's just my mentality. Um, that's just, you just have to be that way. That's it. It's like there's no choice. If you have a choice, that's where you go wrong. You can't feel less than, you have to feel more than, no matter what. If you feel like you have a choice, that's where it begins. Hmm. Thank you. What do you do once you have the bag and you're secure? Start a business and get extra secure. Secure your future. Okay. Secure growing money. Right. Invest money. If you don't want to start a business, start investing. Own something. I do not mean to be rude, but are you transgender? No, I'm not. I'm not transgender. Would you like me to be transgender? Would that have made your night? Sorry to disappoint. Shira, I do not. Oh, you already asked that. Yeah. Um, do you believe that you should have some dating experience prior to getting a sugar daddy? Of course. Of course, you should have some dating experience. You said I'm too pretty to be trans. Oh no. It's okay. You know, I take that as a compliment because I think trans women look good. Um, said they do. Sure, do you buy shares in Cash App? I sure do. I got 2 kids and a husband, that's right. Mhm. Okay. I've been following trans women on advice on how to be more feminine, right? Any tips on how to channel the inner siren seductive type? Um, I mean, I don't know. Like, here's my thing. You know, most women know what men like, and you just act it out. You just play them, use a certain type of voice, yet bat your eyelashes and look pretty. It's that easy. Make them feel strong and powerful and smart. That's basically it. You just treat them like a child. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. Come over here. Let me give you a big hug. Just treat them like children. That's what they like. You know how when the teacher reads to like the kindergarten class, how she talks to the kindergartners? When she reads that book, that's the voice you need. Once upon a time, long ago. You say, "Hi, how are you? I missed you so much." That's all you gotta do. Act like you're reading to some kindergarten. You got it, baby. Okay. Men love when you praise them for making money. That's right. I notice when I give somebody a compliment, like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You deserve it. Look at you. I'm trying to be like you. Oh, you're so smart." They love that. Your boyfriend say he can't see himself marrying you. I dropped him, but really that's self-esteem dropped. Other girls answered, but I'm curious, what would you say? See. Um, that means you are the filler. That means he's not marrying you. You're not the type he's trying to marry. I mean, that's as plain as it get. He told you the truth. At least he didn't lie to you for 20 years and never give you a ring. I'd rather someone be honest with me than lie in my face for 20 years. He told you you ain't the type. Whatever he trying to marry, I don't know. Did he tell you what it was? Did he tell you the type? You know? Right. I really wouldn't even care because that's why I keep telling you. If he tells you the truth, listen. Don't be mad. Just be thankful he told you sooner rather than later. um, I wouldn't have taken it offensively. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of guys I used to date that would never consider marrying me, but I didn't take it personally. I don't think that people need to try to fit a person into their lives that just doesn't fit. So, it didn't bother me because maybe they were saying, well, I couldn't be with someone like you because you're too demanding, you need too much, or you require too much. Maybe that's what they were saying. You never know. Maybe he wanted Barbara the Builder. Is being a housewife boring? Nope. Now, when you got a car and some money, it ain't boring. Okay. Ooh. Mhm. Um, yeah, so you can't force men to want to be with you, want to marry you, or try to love you. You just have to get them bills paid, get your money, from them, make them invest in you, and the rest is optional, you know, because as long as you're doing what you need to be doing and you're happy, then why does it matter? You know, what good will it do you to know that this man loves you? He loves me. Oh. And after 2 seconds, the feeling is gone. So then what after that? You know? What is dating service? I don't know. Any dating service you find, I guess. Does he love me anymore? I'm sure he does, baby. I'm sure he does. I think that's the advantage of being younger, a younger woman. It's easier for a man to love you because you're not like his mother, trying to tell him what to do all the time. So I guess that's a good point. Like, it's easier for older men to love younger women than it is for someone your own age to love you or for someone younger to love you. But I wouldn't sit there and wait on it. I mean, they have to prove their love. So I don't, words don't matter. Where's the proof, baby? You know, where's that proof? It's really wrong for a man to want a partner. Is it really wrong for a man to? Yeah, if you know what a partner is, it's someone who enters a business with you and and works with you and gets some of the profit. It's not a wife. It's not someone that you provide and protect for. It's a business partner. So a partner can be used for a man, a woman, a trans, whatever, because being a partner means there's no receiver, only two givers. As a woman, you are the receiver. Okay. So I prefer wife or, I don't prefer a partner. I'm not a Barbara the Builder. I don't have no construction hat. I'm not going to build up a grown man. If he wants a wife, he needs to be a man. So I don't feel like this partner thing is going to work and for some women. Do I believe that marriage comes before kids? Yeah, I think you should have kids after you get married. That's probably going to be the best deal. But even if you have kids before that, there's a less likely chance that you will get married. So if you are marriage minded and you want to be married, it is more likely that you will get married if you have the children afterward. So whatever works for you. Hmm. Hmm. My man is cheating on me with a woman and another. I want to leave, but he's paying my bills now that I'm not working and no check from the government. Any advice, girl? Relax your mind, lay back, get groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat, girl. Go, then stop sleeping with him. Since he already sleeping with somebody, you getting all that stuff paid for free. You know, I really wouldn't care. I'm like, okay, well, you don't need it over here anymore, so just pay the bills. He gonna start feeling stupid when he can't get none at home. He gonna have to pay all these bills and whoever he cheating with. I don't know if he paying for her, but he gonna feel real stupid. The man is gonna feel dumb because he's still paying the bill. Thank you, Don the Great Sprinkle Sprinkle. When he can't get none at home, but he still gotta pay, he might think about that, right? So, yep, now you cut off. If you got money and you feel good around him, let him cheat. He said, I'm cheating too. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. Why he cheating with, what you got going on? If that's what he want to do. He got money, I'll let him cheat and have my fun too. I'm young, girl. I don't know why you wouldn't doing that in the first place. Just don't sleep with him anymore. He's cut off. I said don't sleep with him. He's cut off. Okay. All he is good for now is paying the bill. Paying all the bills. That's all he can do. Um Dawn the Great. Sprinkle sprinkle. Any spells to make Any spells to make it work? I'm a female. Yeah, the spell called cut him off. CUT space HIM space OFF. Cut him off, baby. Don't sleep with him no more. See when he act right. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, it's the best one. Cut him off. Thank you. The only thing false about me is my lashes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have a 2-year-old with a dusty been with for 7 years. I'm letting him now. You're leveling up now. Is there hope for marriage for me? Girl, you've been with him 7 years already? Girl, that's how long most marriages last. It's time for the divorce. You already married, basically. Um, I mean, you can force it if you like, but I mean, would you really want a man that, ain't trying to get married to you? If you gotta force him? Talk about it. If he tell him he got this many months to pop the question or it's over. You moving on. See what he do. I don't know. Give him the ultimatum. If he doesn't want to marry, then he'll be out. And you know what you got to do then? Right. See, for many women, it's like it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough to just be around. It's not enough to be present. It's not enough to be, just there. You got to be doing more. See, and so I think so many women put up with just somebody being there that they forget why they're supposed to be there in the first place. So if they're not providing or protecting, they don't need to be there. Period. Okay. They don't need to be around. They're in the wrong place. And that's why so many men think it's okay because so many women allow men to stay around who aren't providing or protecting. Why are they around if they cannot do that? They don't need to be around. Okay. Do you think a man will keep you around if you weren't sleeping with him? I don't think so. So why do you keep him around when he can't provide for you? It's because y'all are too nice. And, I wouldn't do it. If you cannot fulfill your purpose, then you don't need to stick around. Bye. Thank you, Yasmin. Much love from Houston. Thank you so much for your content. Just binge watching you for the last couple of days. I've already leveled up, weight loss, gone shopping, and left my ex dusty. Girl, good for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That was a lot you got done during the quarantine. You made that time valuable, didn't you? He said, blown away. Yes. Ladies love God first. Hold on, let me read. What is this? Who is this? Let him send you the right man. Yeah. The right man with money, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The right man with money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Otherwise, he ain't right. Eh, how do you get how do you get any man to take you seriously? Be the type of woman that he does not want to lose, baby. Be out of his league. Do you think men truly don't love since they feel connected to a woman they must invest in materialistically? Not that I'm complaining. I don't think they love like women. Okay. I think women have a totally different sense of what love means than what a man think it means. So you don't even have the same definition of something that you're trying to achieve. It takes a while for a man to build up in love, you know, and he has to be highly invested in you to even get on that level of thinking. Yes, you have to be invested in. How do they love? They love what they have put their energy and effort into. They love what they have created as far as a dynamic between two people. They don't love you like you love them. They love what they have created. They love the relationship and friendship and investment that they have put in to one person that has benefited their life and makes them happy and makes them want to get up and go to work or push harder and get money. They don't love you because you're there, because you're nice or any of that. They love what you make them. It's kind of really all about them. They love how you make them feel about themselves. They love how you keep them wanting more in life. It's not about how much you talk to him on the phone, how close you sit to him on the couch, how many times a day you text him. That becomes annoying, you know. Um, so and predictable. And then that does the opposite of what a woman should do for a man. Uh, a, a man is always supposed to be chasing after the woman and creating ambition for himself in order to achieve, her approval. And so a lot of women do not allow men to be men, and that's why they can't keep them. So you have to allow them to be a man and stop trying to smother them with this nurturing love that you're supposed to give to your child, not a man. And so it's totally different the type of love that you're trying to receive from a man versus the type of love that he wants to give to you. So, mhm, mhm. If you don't treat me with respect, you get no child. I don't understand that, but thank you. Thank you, AMC CMA Sprinkle Sprinkle. I love you, Sheila. You always on time. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, girl. That's a nice donation. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, Flower Power. Do you think a cheater will change, not cheat for the woman he sees a future with? Sprinkle Sprinkle, girl. I think um I think most cheaters will stop cheating when no one wants to cheat with them. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Okay. Think about it. Think about men. The only reason they ever stop cheating is when they can't cheat anymore, baby. So, whenever that may be. um, the material realm is deceiving yet controls you. Yes, and I exist here for now, so I'm gonna need some money. Like when you go in the video game, do you walk around broke with no money or no points or no whatever power? You know about them video games, okay? Do you stay stuck on level one? Or what? No, or you try to level up in a game. You got to try to collect all the stuff you need to get to level two. Yeah, okay then. Don't talk to me about this is material. No. If you playing video games, try to rack up coins so you can buy a gun or whatever in the game. Um, mhm. In the bathroom, boo-booing. Oh, yes, that's me. Okay, thank you. It's Mother No Shade, Sprinkle Sprinkle, with so many graduating from pre-level and level up groups. Hey, oh yeah, a lot of women are being transferred after they have leveled up to a certain degree to the next level of of the group. So yeah. Um, if y'all are interested in the groups, the last two links in the description bar or the drop down bar is who you need to contact detailer to get into the group. It's a one-time paid group. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What is your opinion on arranged marriages? Family is setting me up with someone with a good job. He's a computer guy, early 30s. I'm 23. Don't mind settling down. Um, is he rich though? Or I mean, I don't know about no arranged marriage. I need to know that you gonna give me what I want because you like me more than I like you. I don't know. I need the dynamic of you liking me way more. So play hard to get if when you meet them. Right. Yeah, I got something coming for y'all haters. Got something coming for the haters, but that's okay because like it's so funny because every time a bunch of haters start hating, that means it's time for me to level up even more. It means they done got comfortable hating, and now I got to give them more to hate on. Ooh, okay. Once they start hating extra, you know, it's time to move up. My bathroom is outdated. Oh, thank you. It's called shabby chic, darling. Look it up. Mm-hmm. Hey, Shira, I'm 41 and I seem to attract our married men. Yeah, well, um, go for the older man, much older. Maybe they're divorced or widowed. Right. Thank you. What can you do if you cheated on him? Did he find out? Girl, men don't get over that like women do. Um, where's your plan B? Plan B, baby. Where's the plan B? Hey, Shira, how can income less defensive? How can I become less defensive? Stop caring, baby, because I don't care. Like you just gotta not care. Be like, oh well, that's your problem, not mine. Anytime someone has something to say about you or has been thinking about you and has formed an opinion of you and decides to share it with you, that means they've spent time thinking of you and you don't even know their name or you don't even spend time thinking on them. So obviously, you are a main topic that they sit and think about. So obviously, you should feel good about yourself and not be defensive. You should be just something like, oh, okay, well, if you like spending your time thinking about me and trying to tell me this and that, that's great. But I still don't care. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. So just stop. Just don't care. Try to see the positive in it. Mhm. How to control emotions and not be a crybaby when I'm mad. Same way. Or you can fake cry and get what you want. Thank you, the Oracle Queen. Thank you, Queen. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Thank you, Miss Erin or Lynn or Liren. Can't tell if that's an I. Irian. Pays my rent, 1800. Upkeep for 3 years down. He's married. I abuse him, but he stays in constant. What's your take on settling for a married, generous man? He does whatever I ask. Got others. None beats him. Okay, well, keep getting your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, I mean, honestly, if you're gonna live like that for the rest of your life or you can't get anything better, it sounds like a good deal to me. I would have started my business by now and gotten way more money, and maybe do something instead of focusing on him. You'll have something else to focus on, create something, maybe do a hobby or something. But one day that money might wear out. What if he gets sick? What if his wife finds out and cuts you off? You need to be planning for your future. Okay? Plan for your future. Um, I don't really care. As long as y'all hit that like button or comment, I don't really care about the haters that much. They just give me more views. They like it. Um, I know they like it. You know how I know? Because there are so many pygmishas and basic women who are doing videos talking about how they would be good to a man, how they would cook and clean and be there for him, but they're not on their channels because they don't want those type of women. They don't want those types of women. They want to see someone else tell them that they need to be better. So, welcome. I'll tell you. Okay, I go and look at those type of channels. They have low views and nobody's commenting on it. But y'all come over here, the hater men come over here telling us we need to be like them. Why? We don't need to be like them. They don't get no attention, baby. They don't get any money. They don't get any likes. They don't get any men. So I don't think so. So thank you for visiting my channel. It just lets me know that I'm correct. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I love me some Shira. Yes. Thank you. Taya, Danielle, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Hmm. Y'all are controlled by the attention and money. Okay, and what are you controlled by? What's your boss name? Why do you wake up and drive to work every morning? What you controlled by? When is your rent due? When is your car note due? When is your phone bill due? Okay. Thank you, TT Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sugar Daddy sending me money but wants to talk too much on the phone. What to say since I am in quarantine? Annoyed. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You said annoyed. Well, battery's low, baby. Need a new charger. One's on the way from Amazon. I have to go in my car to charge it. I don't want to sit in my car and talk to you. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll let you know when it arrives. I got it on wish.com. That means it's going to be like a month until it get there. You say I can text you every once in a while, but I can't stay on the phone because it's going to be draining my battery. And then I have to go sit in the car and let it charge. And then I have to sit in the car just in case somebody calls and it's hot in my garage. And so let's just text and I'll talk to you later on when my phone is charged. See? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What would you do if a female coworker keep getting you fired? I'm 24 and considered attractive. If you 24, if you attractive, why you working, baby? Go get you a sugar daddy and stop working. Retire early, darling. Start your own business with his money. What you doing? When you keep getting fired, when you too cute to work, that's why I wrote my book, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. When you keep getting fired because people are jealous of you or want to date you on the job and harassing you, it's time to quit and go get you a man to just pay for you and you don't have to work at all. That means you look too good to work. Okay? So understand that. Yeah, too cute. Too cute to work. Get your money somewhere else. Allow a man to go work and bring it to you. Okay? Because I'm not going to try to force myself to work in a workforce where everyone says, "Oh, you're too pretty for this job." Or if I was your man, I'd take care of you. You wouldn't have to work. If I hear that one more time, I'm going to do it. I'm going to believe it. And I believed it. You hear that, believe it. Okay. Yep. You know them ugly pick me will try to pick on you and get you fired. So you don't even have to work if you realize that. Thank you, Nia. There's a man I want to marry. No butterflies though. Sprinkle, sprinkle, good. You don't need the butterflies. I don't have butterflies. That's wonderful. See? That's how you know it's real. Okay. Does his bank account give you butterflies? You are so smart. Did you go to college? I sure did. A man of means. Right. Well, then great. Get your money, girl. He must like you more. No butterflies is good. That's right. Be happy about that. Do you think it's masculine to learn how to play tennis? No, I don't think so because you get to wear the little tennis skirts and you look cute. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Let's see. Lady business ideas. It's not cosmetics or cloths. Please share. Okay, y'all share some business ideas with her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Thank you, Lataria. How to get rich, famous men like Idris Elba and get an allowance. Thanks for your advice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Be extremely beautiful and in the right place at the right time in the right circles. Put yourself in their environment to where you're around stars all the time. Um, look the part. Be beautiful. Be just as beautiful as a celebrity. And maybe you'll catch one of their eyes. You know? That's all you gotta do. I mean, that's what all those women did. Sheila, do you work out? You look perfect. Thank you. I used to. Um, nope, not really. Not anymore. I just walk around the stores with a shopping cart, put it in it, or holding heavy bags, walking for hours. Mhm. If a woman cannot cook or clean for her man, then why should he marry her? Or why should men marry him? Them? I don't know. Do you want a cook or a maid? You can hire those people. You can hire a cook and a maid. Thank you, Miss Erin. Lonely but provided for. How to feel better. Stop. Get a hobby. Start a business. Um, like I don't know, cause like here's my thing. I had a. I already knew my goals and my plans. You know, if you got married thinking you were going to be with this person, Y'all gonna be holding hands and looking to each other's eyes and slow dancing in the middle of the living room and with candlelight and wine. Come on now. Come on. As long as you are happy within yourself and you have everything you desire, another person is not going to bring you happiness. It's just going to, uh, you're just going to try to attempt to make a fairy tale come true in your mind. You know what I mean? So make it come true within yourself. Get you a hobby. Open an online business. Just start doing something fun. Paint. I don't know. Join some type of group, with women's group or something, charity group. Girl, I don't know, but find something to do for yourself. Stop looking for a man to make you happy. A man is a provider and a protector. If you are provided for and you're protected, you are good. Let's figure out what else we can do. Stop, stop, because that's not part of the deal. Have a child. Have a child if you need that extra attention. Thank you, Jade Brown, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for opening my eyes. I was lost for a while. Sprinkle Sprinkle, thank you, girl. Thank you, Reese. Shira, your advice is golden and works for my ex-provider. Her sugar daddy, since we broke up, he didn't something I didn't like, so I pulled the hot cold method. He keeps calling. I'm ignoring what to do. Get his money. Ask him for some money. Sprinkle Sprinkle. When you answer, get his money. Ask him for some money. Something big, something major. Double what you always get from him. If he's calling you like that, get paid. If he upset you, he won't do it again. It's gonna cost him double. Okay. Your ex returned. How to get money from him? Ask him for it. He wouldn't have been returning if he hadn't been paying. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm back with you until the money is in my hand. Okay, because now he don't need it unless you have not agreed to be back with him. Shira, thank you for pushing me to start my business. Much more to come. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, you gotta do something. Mm-hmm. How can you get a rich man to know you? Just tell him. Tell him, so what did you get me? I love surprises. What did you get me? Then look disappointed when he said nothing. Then next time he coming, what's up? Okay, play stupid and dumb, just like I teach. Play stupid and dumb. How do you bring up not wanting to work to your fiance? Talk about when y'all are married, what's gonna happen. Oh, when we get married, I can't wait. I'm gonna stay home all day and I'm gonna decorate and I'm going to watch the Food Network. Now you didn't say cook, you said watch the Food Network and make the house smell good and look beautiful for when you come home. To you, marriage means you stop working, baby. To you, that's what it includes. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that your definition is different from his. Can't wait to get married so I can quit this job. Keep saying stuff like that. You won't have to ask him. You just won't automatically understand that when you say I do, that means I quit. Okay? Uh-huh. Sorry, I quit. I have to go home and be only with my husband now. I can't be around these other men at work who harass me daily and try to take me to lunch or, brush by me in the elevator and make nasty comments and dirty jokes to me. I am a married woman now. Right? Mm-hmm. There are dusty foots in the chat. Foots are fools, yeah. Mm-hmm. I do mean I quit. We have to go on our honeymoon, don't we? Well, my job's not going to allow me to even do that, so I quit. Mm. Do I ever feel scared of marrying for money and then never falling in love again? Girl, fall in love with yourself. What are you going to fall in love with? Honestly, y'all really don't understand marriage. Y'all really don't understand marriage. Y'all think it's a fairy tale. It's not. That feeling, that in love feeling wears off, baby. And then no matter who you marry, it wears off. If you are head over heels in love for some dude and y'all get married, and a couple of years from then, you're not gonna feel that same way anymore. He's just gonna be a regular, normal person. That's it. Don't think that. Please stop thinking that, because when you get into that situation and you realize you married only for love and not for stability, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be real mad. And and that's going to make you fall out of love even faster and resent that person because they can't give you anything and you are out there working day and night to do the job he's supposed to be doing. You see? So stop thinking that. Just please. You're supposed to fall in love with yourself. You're supposed to love your children. You're supposed to create the life that you desire and make yourself happy and do things that are fulfilling to you. You don't need that person to make you feel loved or happy, because if you keep looking for that, you'll always be disappointed. Thank you, Simon Blanco, Sprinkle Sprinkle. So y'all have to stop that because it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Right. That's why your mom is stressed. That's probably true. You know, if you're like, okay, go ask any married couple that's been married for like years and ask them, are y'all still in love? Do y'all still look in each other's eyes and hold hands and just think, oh, this is the best person in the whole world ever? Probably not. That's just your hormones and chemistry that's created to put you together to create children. Okay, it's not something that is permanent. I'll just tell you that it's not permanent. What love language do I speak? Pay these bills language. Take care of this house language. Okay, that's my love language. Pay everything. There you go. Even if you do love him, you'll resent him for making him. No, even if you love that person, you will resent them for making it hard on you. That means you love them more than you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself first, you can't possibly love that person. You're just desperate to have a person. You see? So it's not even real love then. It's neediness. If there's a grown man living in my house, I am not getting ready to go work for another man. Sure not. I mean, he could give me some money. I'll start my own business, but I'm not getting ready to go out and work for someone else. If you want to invest in me and give me some money and see what I can do and what I can make out of it, great. That don't mean I'm going to spend it on you, though. But the point is, if I'm living with a grown man, I'm not getting ready to go work for another grown man. Either it's you or him. Pick. Right. Either it's you or him. Who you want me to be faithful to? You or my boss? Mm-hmm. What's the day like in the life whenever you want something from the store or need money to go shopping? Do you ask your husband or do you sometimes spend your own money? Well, I don't have to worry about Ooh, hold on one second. Thank you, Daniel Fleur. I didn't say your real name. Thank you for everything that you do, Jasmine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you too, girl. Appreciate that. No, I'm married. I'm married. We have an account where I have access to his money, but I don't deposit anything in it. See? So I have this card with my name and his name on it that goes to the bank account that I do not ever deposit into. So that's how I do that. Then I have my own account that I do deposit into. There you go. Do we have common interests? Yeah, our children. Yes, our children. And me, I'm the common interest. I'm the common interest. Which crystal are you wearing on your necklace? Oh, hi. I'm going to tell y'all about this necklace. Someone actually sent this to me, and you can find their jewelry on Instagram. It's called, the Instagram is called Air. Here, I'll show you guys. Air Theodoin. Oh, I'm on the wrong Instagram. Here we go. I'll show y'all his Instagram. Y'all can go check it out. Okay. Shout out. I'll try to link the information below too. But he makes all types of jewelry. Sorry, y'all. Y'all go check out the Instagram. Air Theodore. Thank you. Somebody else cash out to me. Thank you, B. You wish more women would stop thinking what? Older? That older M. It didn't go all the way through. That's all I could see. Thank you. Yeah, I also got the bracelet, the ring, and that earring. That earring set, okay. Thank you, Little Rose, for sprinkle. Right. So many people are, yeah, why would an ex block you if you didn't chase him at all after the breakup? Because he hiding you from his new woman, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Family is the priority, not romance novels and BS broke picnics. That's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Ether. She back. Hey. Hey, Sheila, when do you stop dating other men in a relationship? When you no longer have to work and you got money from him and you feel secure in that relationship, you know, you're very, very comfortable in that relationship. And it's up to you when. Mm-hmm. If a rich man wants you to be his girlfriend, you tell him you gotta pay your bills, and he asks why, or he's confused as to why he has to pay my bills. How do I respond? Just say I never really fully commit to anyone unless they can provide and protect for me. You know, otherwise I can't really be their girlfriend. I can be their friend. We can go out on dates. But if you want to be exclusive with me, I must feel safe with you. Otherwise, I have to keep my options open. Hey, hey, Sasha.
Do you know where the charger is?
Yeah, it's plugged up on that side. Just look on the ground when you go out. You see it?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nicole. You have sugar daddy and currently on the hunt for more. Do you ever feel it's hard to create new content ideas? Because I find your content great and never repetitive. It's always a great time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not really. They just get on here and talk and then answer y'all questions. Oh, Daniel, you say you are 29. You lost your sugar daddy boyfriend to a massive heart attack in December. Your videos got me through the loss and so many more sugar daddies that I'm on track to pay off my house 25 years early. Girl, go ahead. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That house paid off 25 years early. That's wonderful. Sorry about your loss, but life goes on. You said someone tells you that you're being unrealistic about getting a provider. If um, if a woman has it in her mind that she wants to do something, she'll take steps towards it, right? If you want a provider, that's what you're going to do. You're going to take those level up steps, the mentality steps, the steps to hang out in certain places and not other places. So it's very possible. She doesn't see it's possible, maybe for her, because she's not taking the steps towards finding a provider. So it's all about your path and your goal. Um, why do I hate the thought of being alone, especially when everyone I know has someone? My parents died. I have no siblings. I hate feeling that I have no one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I had Sasha so Layla could have a sibling. And I tell her that all the time. Perhaps you can adopt. Maybe you can adopt. Maybe you can be a mentor to someone else. Um, you know, think about it because, like, a lot of people feel that way. And maybe you just need to take someone under your wing, right? There's always something that you can do for somebody else to make yourself, feel as if you have someone in your corner or in your life. Thank you, Luna. I wish more women would stop thinking that older men are gross. I'm 21 and seeing a 68-year-old, he supports my whole life and makes sure I'm happy. I've only ever kissed him and he's been more than happy. Okay, Luna, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl, tell him. Tell her she getting the bag. Thank you, Pink Lotus. I've been leveled up for a year now. My friend who are pick me and Barbara the Builders tell me that I'm unrealistic about wanting a provider man because I make a lot of money. I will show them sprinkle, sprinkle, girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't tell them you make a lot of money. I mean, if you saw me, if you were a guy and you saw me, would you think I make a lot of money? Probably not, because I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to brag on myself. You're not going to know. As far as you know, I have a part-time job somewhere. So, you can fool people. It's very easy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said the culture is backwards. It is backwards. Until there's a provider and protector and women don't have to do all this, it's going to stay backwards. It's backwards because men don't do what they're supposed to be doing. You gonna fake a broke ankle to get some money, girl? Go ahead. I don't blame. You can go get those little ankle wraps, a fake cast or something. Get somebody an old cast and tape it around your leg. Hmm. Right. Y'all don't have fathers. I'm just saying. Well, alchemists, if they don't have fathers, it's because the men weren't providing. Okay. It starts at home, right? Um, so I don't really think that's the child's fault. I think that's the man or the father's fault who left and couldn't provide. I mean, or couldn't act right. Who knows? You really broke your ankle? Gypsy Love says she really broke her ankle and her sugar daddy gave you money. Gave her money. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, thank you, Lovey X. Is 20 too young to be looking for a provider? Girl, no. Do you like paying for other men? Do you like going 50-50? Um, do you like working? Ask yourself those questions. And if you don't have if you don't say, I love working, I love paying 50-50, then yes, you are looking for a provider. Are you just doing this for the money? No, I'm not. I like helping women to get to the next level, to start businesses, to live the life that they deserve. So the money is just an added bonus, right? Girl, you should help your girl out. I'm married but ready to start over and level up. He want 50-50 now. Girl, quit your job. Tell him you can't find another one, and he got it. You got to make it work. You got to pay. Step up and be the man I know you are, baby. I mean, y'all are married. What he gonna do? Pay for the divorce or pay your half of whatever your half is? I mean, think about it. That's the only option he got. Um, you're 23 and beginning your level up journey. What are some you suggest first starting? Mentality is number one. You got to have a goal. What do you want? Why are you dating? What purpose are you dating for? Are you dating so that you don't have to work anymore? Are you dating to find love? Are you dating to get a sugar daddy? Are you dating to secure money so you can start your own business? What are you dating for? Have a goal and a reason and do not stray from it. Do you keep the ring? Of course. Duh. Keep it. It's a gift. Your ex was living with you. You got in a dumb argument. He called his mom crying. Uh, Girl, I don't know. Y'all sound young to me. Calling his mama. No, I don't know. Hey, Sapphire Gray, stopping by to tell Sheila thank you for all her help and making us level up and realize our worth. You're welcome. Thank you, girls. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, how to know when to quit your job, when he can afford to pay the rest of your bills, and you know it. Right. Uh-oh, open my door. Yeah, Sasha always do that. And she knows. She knows. She always closes my door and she knows. I'm gonna text her right now. Sure, have you ever been inside a strip club? Of course. Yeah, I was young once. Um, back in the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, girls used to go to strip clubs all the time. It was like the thing back in the day, right? Women can't compete with men. They're completely different. I don't know why some women try that. I don't know either, girl. Um, I wouldn't compete with a man. Mhm. So yeah, I wouldn't compete with a man. You shouldn't compete with men. How do I know it's Sasha? Because I can tell. Women know their children. Mothers know their children. Um, how do you know you're dating a provider? I feel like him helping you a couple of times wouldn't show me that he's a provider. I want to make sure have him pay your bills, baby. When you can get him to start paying all your bills with no problem, you know he can do it. Right. After a few times, keep piling the bills up on him, see if he can handle it. Okay. How do you become careless, especially towards a man that hurt you? Understand that if you didn't care, you wouldn't be hurt. And understand that if you stop caring, you won't be hurt again. You see? And you'll still get whatever you want. So it's strategy. It's almost like, you know, if you understand by caring, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. By not caring, you're not setting yourself up for anything. See? So it's up to you and how you think and how you feel about the situation that either makes or breaks you. Um, right. How do you find a sugar daddy during coronavirus? Go out there with a mask on and see what you can do. Make sure you have some lashes on. Go ahead and go over to Level Up Cosmetics and get you some lashes. Okay. Ricky B says we're too dumb to date. That's the point. You want someone smarter than you that's going to correct you all the time and compete with you and outdo you and run circles around you? Most women play dumb because they're smarter than most men. Okay, shoot, I gotta dumb myself down a lot. Right. Y'all don't want that. That's y'all's mama. I'll tell Layla to tell Sasha because Sasha is not responding. Okay. When I was young, yeah. When I was a young girl. You don't agree with that. You disagree with that. Oh, hey. Um, Men tell me they think I'm smarter than how I portray myself. That you're not acting good enough. Uh, Work on that acting, girl. Girl, get at 74, he he should want to get married before he hit the grave. How remember he's 74. Back in the old days, they didn't do nothing until they was married. So he would just think you're old. You have morals and standards, girl. That's why it's easy with older men. Do I have any favorite hygiene products? Yes, deodorant. It's my favorite. It makes sure that you're not musty. Deodorant. Hey Sheila, good morning. It's 8:38. Love the dark hair. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why is it so hard to do eyebrows? I don't know. It's an art. It's still hard. Yeah. I love acting dumb. It's one of my favorite tricks. Yeah. Thank you, the Oracle Queen. Should you wait until you're fully love yourself to date or level up and love yourself simultaneously? In order to level up, You will have to love yourself in order to start putting yourself first. That's part of the level up process. Putting yourself first and putting in effort every day for yourself, doing nice things for yourself, only dating to benefit yourself. So it comes all in one package. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, do you have a limit on how much you can spend? Do I have a limit on how much I can spend? I really don't go out to spend all the money. Um, I think it's like when you know you have a certain amount of money, you're not eager to go see how much you can spend. It's like, okay, well, I can order that online. I can do this anytime. I can get this. It's not like that, especially when you have kids and you've been married a while. That's when you first get a boyfriend or a husband and you're trying to push the limits to see how much that you can get. But I got a business, so I don't really need to go out and push a limit anymore. I just a normal person like everybody else. I think a lot of people get confused when they feel that, oh, you have all this money in the account. Can you spend however much you want? I don't really spend a lot of money, honestly, but I make a lot of money and I keep a lot of money. Gifts, a lot of people send me stuff. Um, so I really don't have to spend a lot. So I'm good. Right. But I don't have any limits. No, I'm not limited. Right. I don't go out and abuse the money. I mean, honestly, like I think people don't realize I live in the suburbs, y'all. I live in the suburbs. What am I gonna go buy? Am I gonna go buy some expensive shoes to go walk around the grocery store in? Am I gonna go buy some high priced jewelry to check the mail in or to drive my kids to school when school starts back or to go to the mall in? I mean, that's all we do up in here in the suburbs. So I really don't see a reason to overspend when you don't really have any extraordinary uh, places to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, back in the day, now when I was going everywhere and out and about, yes, yes, I would get that money. I would have expensive stuff, and I would be bling blinging. But now I don't have to do that. I'm old. I got kids. I'm married. I'm in the suburbs. Got a cat. Got a dog. But back in the day, yes, I did. Hmm. How did you learn to love yourself? I put myself first. Put yourself first for everything, baby. Put yourself first, no matter what. Um, have you ever had your heart broken? What made you so cold to the concept of true love? I've had my heart broken when, like I said, things could not get paid. Okay. It's easy to break someone's heart when they cannot pay. Okay. My heart broke because I allowed myself to be with someone who was not able to do something that any grown man should be able to do. Yes, I was about what, 19 or 20 when I broke up with my last Dusty. Yes, I cannot deal with the brokenness. That will always break your heart. Okay. No romance without finance. Like, I would never care about a silly thing like cheating because I can cheat too. But I'm not getting ready to be up here with somebody broke. Oh no. So it's not something that I would deal with. Thank you, Muse. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You hate online dating and I don't like being cooped up in the man's house. Should I just cut the roster until after the pandemic Any tips to keep it in date? Um, I mean, just tell them you were at your mom's house and when this is all over, y'all are gonna get back together. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like you should do something you don't want to be doing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Flower Power. Do you think wearing labels head to toe screams insecurity and fake rich? Um, to me, if I see that, it depends on where you live. Like, if that's the trend, if that's what's popular for your age and where you live, then no, I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you're sticking out like a sore thumb, then yes, it's bad. So, like, if someone were to dress like that where I lived, it would be screaming fake rich or trying too hard or you don't belong here or, you know, whatever. It just depends on where you are. hmm So I don't think it would work where I live. hmm How would you respond to a rich man that asks why should he pay your bills or spend money on you in person? Um, Obviously he don't think you the prize, baby. So I wouldn't even answer the question. I'd just be like, oh, you don't have to, and then just get the other one, get another one. When he calls or texts, tell him you're busy. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to figure out how to pay these bills, but when I get that taken care of, I will call you and never call. I'm not gonna play around with somebody with money that don't want to give me money. Then why am I with them? I could date somebody broke if that's how it's gonna be. If you rich, then spend. You got money, spend. If you claim you have something, show me, prove it, impress me, pay these bills. If not, then I can go date a Dusty and get the same treatment. So figure it out. That's all I can tell them. Figure it out. It ain't my problem. Somebody gonna pay these bills. It might not be you, but you sure won't be sitting here with me. So you just have to take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Money, 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 money. That's right. Money. Time is money, baby. You want to spend time, you gotta have some money. It's not free no more. It's not free because you know women always leave disappointed because they gave more than they ever received. And that's why you have all these crazy women walking around here acting silly all the time because they don't get back what they put out. So now it's time to collect. Collect, babies. Collect. If you don't collect, somebody else will. Greetings. Hi, Victoria. She says, greetings from Kenya. Hi. Okay, so, hmm yeah, he can't afford you. It's like, okay, well, I'm sorry you can't afford me, but, I gotta go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's the worst type of rich person that doesn't want to pay your bills but wants to date you and waste all your time. So I'm supposed to date you, you got money, but then after I leave your mansion, I'm supposed to go home to my shack and go clock in and work for some dude I don't like for 8 to 12 hours, then clock out, go home to my shack, change clothes, and then come meet you at your mansion. But you can't pay no bills. No, thank you. Why don't you date someone on your own financial level then? Okay. Oh, you can't? Oh, why? Because they know more than you. They're smarter than you. They don't listen to you. They think they're better than you. They won't do anything with you unless, okay, well, then you better act right and give me some of that money. Okay. That's how it has to be. If you don't, if you're a man with money and you don't understand this, then go date someone with your own financial status and stop trying to date women that don't have what you have. Your status is not enough. They need the money or they want the money or whatever. So, I feel that most people that are trying to date and they have money and they think, oh, they're only dating me because of my status. No, they date you for what you can potentially do for them. They need the money. Give it to them or stop wasting their time. um, I would paint it out just like that. Like, y'all know me, I don't care. I would risk losing it all to get it all. I believe in that. I will risk it all to get it all. The rich man asked me why he should pay my bills and buy me stuff. I said, well, when you come home to your nice big mansion, I go home to my little shack. When you up here playing golf and teeing off, I'm clocking in. Okay. Why don't you date someone on your own financial level? If I'm gonna sit here and date you and you're supposed to be all that, well then why don't you help me? Otherwise, go date someone on your own level. I say it just like that. But that's just me because I don't care. I'll just go get another one. I'll just go get another one. I'm not afraid to lose you. You ain't giving me nothing anyway. So what is there to lose? Nothing. You haven't even given me nothing to risk. So therefore, I'm just gonna tell you how it is. Look, he might like it. He's like, wow, she's right. Well, how much are your bills? Oh, that's it. Oh, I can handle that. That's not a problem. Tell you what, I apologize. I didn't think about it like that. Here you go. Thank you. Can you just, set up automatic deposit? Mhm. How does my husband take all these? I don't know. Mhm. Thank you, Jade. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I use these tips and get paid by the hour. Is that bad? I do eventually want a provider, but I'm tired of relationships right now. I just rather get paid and it's over. Girl, do what you gotta do. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. As long as you ain't out there doing stuff, that's all I care about. Don't do nothing for you. Did I ever have a man regret losing you? I'm sure all of them regret losing me. Duh. Okay, I know they ain't got nobody better than me, so I'm sure they regret it. Mhm. How do you stop caring? Start caring about yourself and stop caring about them. That's pretty much it. Like, understand that if you care about them, then you're not focusing on you. And if you're focusing more on them, then that means you're not important to yourself. And if you're not important to yourself, you're not important to them because you don't even put yourself as a priority. So why should they? You know, people put you as a priority when you put yourself as a priority. Think about it. If you know somebody who's always putting themselves first and worried about themselves, don't you do the same thing when you're around them? Don't you put them first? Don't you worry about them before you worry about yourself because you know that's how they are? The same thing. That's just how you has to be. Thank you, LaSalle Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. My husband and father-in-law pay all my bills because I said I'm not paying for anything after I turn 30. I will be 33 this year and I only spend their money. Good for you. See? She did that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, how do you get them to commit to pay for your life when you put yourself first? He says, I'm intriguing. Um, how do you get them to pay? Just tell them what you need. Well, intrigue this bill, baby. Be intrigued by this bill and just hand it to them. Shoot, bring them bills. Here you go. Hand it right on to them. Have it in your purse. Whip it out. Be like, he'll be like, I'm intrigued by you. Are you intrigued by this bill? And I hand it to him, baby. Shoot. Doctor it up on the computer first. Make it double. Um, Double that bill, girl. Okay. How do you get a man to respect you and fear losing you? Don't care. Act like you don't care and that you know you can do better. If you know you can do better and you act like you can do better and you don't care of all the little games and tricks they play, that's when they will respect you and fear losing you. When you don't fear losing them, that's just all it is to it. Why JR Jazz R says, why do you think men stay in a sexless marriage? Money, money, baby, money. They can't afford the divorce, baby. Um, do you think marrying an old rich man can affect our life as young women? Yeah, it can affect it by you never having to work again, never having to be broke, not being in debt. You can create your own business. You can be a stay-at-home mom if you ever have kids. So it will free you up. It will free a lot of time to be able to do whatever you want, right? How to get him and put how to get him to put a ring on it. Um, Talk about your plans in the future, like a few years from now, and don't include him. And if he asks where he is in the picture, ask, well, you tell me. Or, you want to marry me, then you know what you got to do. You want to be in my life in the next 3 years? I mean, I don't have a ring, so I have to automatically assume you don't plan on trying to ask me to marry you. So I can't put you in my future until you put yourself there. That's what I'd say. Make future plans. Don't even include him. Like, oh, well, next year I might go to A, B, C, and D. What about me? What about me? I don't know. Like, I don't plan my future with someone that I'm not 100% sure that they want to be around. I mean, what, you trying to marry me? You trying to marry me? Well, then I might have to put you in there. Well, but I need to know for sure first. Otherwise, I can't really plan my future with you in it if you're not trying to be in it. That's how I do it. hmm Thank you, Anyana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Rich guy says, I am, I'm an unaffordable luxury dessert. Well, I guess he can't afford you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. Mm. How do you feel about females being with guys that they are not physically attracted to and don't really want just because they're surviving? The same way I feel about Dusty's living off pygmies and finding new women during tax season. Ask a broke Dusty. They are with women who they don't find attractive at all for survival. Until they get to the next level to where they can go out and do whatever they want. From coming up on them or getting a down payment to the car that they want, or having her put him through school so he can do something with himself. A lot of Dusties use women for the same reason, and they're not physically attracted to them. They won't even take them out in public. They won't even walk next to them. They won't even hold their hands in public unless they go on to get that tax check, okay, or to the bank. So I don't know. Ask these guys, because most of the men, if you look at their women, the ones that they settled for and settled with, they're not nothing nice to look at half the time anyway. So ask them. Maybe she brings a lot to the table so he could save up his little pennies. So what I think is that a woman who has to settle for someone that they're not physically attracted to must have another goal, must have something that they need to accomplish with the prosperity that's coming from being with that man. So I would have to say, does she have a business idea? Does she have bills she needs to pay off? Does she have debt? Does she have student loans? That's probably why. because I'd much rather be with someone that I'm not physically attracted to than a job that I'm not physically willing to do, like go to work or clock in or sit in traffic for an hour. I'm not physically attracted to that either. But, you know, and it takes more energy and effort to deal with that. So I wouldn't really, it wouldn't bother me too much. You know, I could turn off the lights. I can close my eyes. I can imagine it's someone else. I could put on the wrong contacts with a different prescription. I can do all of those things. At the end of the day, it's better than going to work. Okay. Okay, it's better than doing that. You said Black China and Rob Kardashian. Girl, that's funny. That whole show was funny. I was like, she just after his money. Hmm. She did that. She got in and got out quick. Got in, got pregnant, got out, got the money. Very smart. You want a cute baby, and the provider is average looking. What to do? If he got money, he can afford plastic surgery, baby. She'll have a trust fund. Okay. And sometimes the kid will come out cute and you cute. It don't even matter. So you worried about your kid being cute versus provided for and taken care of. What's she gonna be cute for? To repeat the cycle of poverty with a Dusty? She gonna be cute for a Dusty? She gonna be cute riding the bus with him? I don't know. I mean, who knows? I'm not willing to risk that. I think a child would much rather have the things in life that they need and desire. You know. Thank you, Jade Brown, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I watched the video you did about getting him to marry, and I got married. I gained a business and the other benefits. Wish I kept watching, but I found your videos again, and I'm locked in now. Girl, Sprinkle Sprinkle, congratulations. I told you it was going to work. Thank you, Jade. um, yeah, Sprinkle Sprinkle Girl. Frenchly, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I wonder your thoughts on basketball player Stephen King leaving his wife at the altar because she did not want to sign a prenup before a wedding. She could sue him, Sprinkle Sprinkle. That's probably what she gonna do. She's still gonna get paid. She can sue him for that. Okay. She gonna get money without even getting married. She's smart. It's called palimony. It's called embarrassment. It's called mental anguish. It's called public humiliation. It's called impeding whatever business she had planned on starting or might have started and affecting her money. It's called a bunch of stuff. So she could get paid. If she's, all those lawyers are probably emailing her, telling her how she can get paid off of the whole thing. So either way, she's going to get paid. Okay. Yeah. Like if she flew her family out to whatever venue that they were going to and risk their health and getting the coronavirus and all that kind of stuff, shoot, I'm suing a lot. My family risked it. The coronavirus come my wedding. Yeah, you leave me at the altar. I know you lying. Give me some money. Right. She can find a way to sue him for something or settle for a lump sum or something, but she's gonna get some money. Right. How to stand Texting with a man during quarantine if I want to get a date after. Um, just have some automatic response so you can copy and paste for the same old stupid questions and stuff they be saying in your notes section, and then copy and paste it, girl. Have some pre-recorded voice messages and send them. Hey baby, how you doing? Thank you for texting me. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm really busy right now. My hands are dirty. I'm trying to clean my floors, and I just, I had to do this voice recording. I'm gonna call you in a little while, or I'll text you back soon. Have that pre-recorded. Make a new one every couple of days and just send it out, girl. It's easy. Right. I'm gonna call. Hi. Is Sasha up there? Can you tell her to come down and open my door? She knows I leave my door open for a reason. Thank you. Yep, she sure did. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. Okay. Um, a real man will give you anything if he thinks you're in the relationship for the right reason. Yep. All you gotta do is think it. Thank you, Sasha. Leave it a little bit open, a little bit more, a little bit more. Sash. She thinks she's slick. You see her bad child? Maybe that helped. I said send her back. I'm messing with her. That might have helped. Yeah, she getting feisty. Some of these men are bored and lonely. Be mindful of wasting your time. That's right. Thank you, Petite Sky. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What online clothing store do you suggest? Most are too scandalous. Um, Boohoo is cute. Um, they have things that are more covered. I know. So check that store out if you think it's too scandalous. Or ASOS or something like that. It's weird how badly men want women. I don't want these guys. I just want their money. I know. But anyway, they know that. They need to act like they know. What if you never get laid again? Then, oh well, at least I'm getting paid. Rather get paid than get laid. Men only think like that. Most women, they rather get paid. Baby. Give me the money. Y'all just want money. That's the joke of the day for me. All right. Y'all know that. How to make sure the rich man you're with doesn't feel like he's being used. Lie, baby. Lie to him. Just like they be lying to y'all. I don't know. Mhm. How to make sure, yeah, just lie to them. Tell them what they need to hear. You met a tech millionaire on Instagram yesterday. He gave me his email, I but in reply I gave my email ID. He said he will text me and hang out, but haven't heard from him till now. What should I do? Girl, did you check him out? Is it real? Is he the real one? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is his assistant playing with you? You don't know. Girl, you better check it out. I don't know. I would definitely do some research on that. If it's really him, then I mean he's used to women responding like doing what he wants. So I don't know. Play your cards right and he might text you. Thank you, Jade. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Your alimony was good. Damn, this girl is smart. I can only say thank you, Shira Sprinkles. Thank you. I'm glad you got your alimony, girl. Um, you got 5,000 in your bank account. Do like to brag, but I hope that 5,000 isn't bragging. Don't forget to hit the like button, lady. Thank you, Tiffany dear. Sprinkle Sprinkle. How do you get a player to commit? So you want a player to commit. You want a player. Let me get this right again. Hold on. You want a player. That's like a man asking how you get a hoe to stop hoeing. And just be happy with my mediocreness. Well, that's a good question. How do you get a player to stop being a player? Wait till he can't play no more, baby. When he get nice and old and he can't play no more, that's when. Okay? Wait till he about 60, 63. That's when, girl. Thank you, Asia Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Shira. XOXO. I keep attracting men 10 to 13 years older than me during COVID lockdown. I keep missing the 20 to 25-year-old gap. Suggestions. They got more money. What you doing? You missing the 20 to 25-year-old money? Because they ain't got none. Ask them for some money. I bet you they can give it to you. I can't tell if he's married or just emotionally unavailable. Regardless, I need to know what to do. He's 40, I'm 22. Girl, get his money. That's what you need to be doing. Ask him for some money. I need some new shoes. I need you to pay this bill. Who cares if he's emotionally unavailable? He's 40. I'm 41. He's younger than me. I'm not emotionally available. It's all about me, which it is all about him right now. 40 in man years is 30. So he's really 30. He's not available like that. He just wants to get it on and get on, you know? So understand, just get his money, girl. What you doing? See if he even has money. Ask him for some money. If he's not going to spend time with you, then have him spend money. Right. Oh, you mean not 20. Okay, you want 20 to 25 years older. Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. You got to go hang out where the older men hang out, where the old people hang, girl. Where the old, go to the golf courses, girl. Go to Luby's. Okay, go hang out by the doctor's office in the arthritis department. I don't know. Somebody said the casino. Okay. I've checked and he's a real millionaire. I have his email. Should I text him first? How do I play my cards correctly? Can you please give some tips? Okay. First of all, he's a millionaire. He gave you his email address and you gave him yours. Hmm. Who's the prize? Who is the prize? That's how I would weigh that option. If he sees you on IG, you can post some cute pictures and wait for him to use your email. If you don't rush to text him, he knows that he's not the only one. He knows you have plenty of options and he knows he don't have to work for you. So I'm not gonna text him first. He can watch my Instagram posts and wonder why I ain't text him. Mhm. Then he'll text you, email you, whatever. Did I hear about the black lawyer who said he was a prize? Um, I think I saw that. Yeah, but that's not the truth because I know so many lawyers that are struggling. They still have student loans to pay off. Some still need. They're not even really considered lawyers yet because they haven't passed the bar. So until they have a net worth of a certain amount, they're not no prize. Until that net worth is the prize, then they are not the prize. Still, you know, there are people that never set foot in a college or anything like that, but can hire a lawyer and pay them because they have more money. It doesn't make you a prize because you graduated from school. What's your net worth, baby? Okay, so when that net worth is high, then that's the prize. You said a potential prize. A bum is a potential prize. Okay, the homeless dude over there is a potential prize. Okay, let me see the net worth, baby. That's the prize. Um, I don't get caught up in titles. I don't get caught up in all that kind of stuff. Let me see the numbers. Okay. Hmm. Sure, you always say that looks matter, but what about a fluent man with an ugly woman? Okay, I'm sure he has beautiful girlfriends too, beautiful mistresses. That ugly woman is there to stay and procreate with and raise the children. She's not, you know what I mean? When you're that rich, you choose that one who is not going to leave you because they are basic and they will put up with all your crap while you go and get the type of women that you really like. That's why. It's kind of like ensuring yourself probably not getting divorced. You get the ugly one who can't do no better. Give her a good taste of life. She has your kids. She's at home. You off with whoever you off with, wherever, and y'all are good. So that's what I think. Women are the most sought after creature. Period. I've been living off my looks for years. Okay, flower power, you right. Hmm. Nay says she had a dusty dial her with no insurance. I reached out to a man and he started getting money. It was amazing, especially using tips from Sheba. That's the quote of the evening. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No, this may be a stupid question, but I know women are prizes, period, but can because a lot of men want them, you know, the demand high. Um, the demand is high. Right. If the demand is high, then that's obviously the price. You don't want your man to be Harvey. I don't know what that means. Because without women, all life would cease to exist. That's correct. Mhm. When to start asking a man to pay bills if you just start know each other? When he start asking you for something that is not free. Men don't have a problem asking you to sleep with them, so you shouldn't have a problem asking them to pay a bill, darling. They start hinting around that they want to sleep with you. You start hinting around about them bills and still don't sleep with them until them bills get paid, all of them, and for months. I need to know you're real, that I can trust you, and that you're gonna always be there for me. Pay these bills, bro. I'm vulnerable, okay? I'm just not comfortable doing that right now. I mean, I really like you. I'm very attracted to you, but you know, I need to know you're for real. I need to know you have real feelings for me. I need to know that you'll take care of me. I need to know that you'll do, you know, things that I need help with when I need you, and if I can call you when I need you. Give me my money. Basically, pay these bills. Okay. If he's questioning why he should see you as a prize, that means he doesn't think you are a prize. I'd probably drop him, right? Do y'all women actually ever fall in love with the dude for him, or is it always about the money? Oh, that's a good question, Scoop Dude. When you're young, it's easy to fall in love because you don't have to worry about money. Your parents are taking care of you. You know, you don't have to really worry about the future because it's only you. But when that life hits, when real life hits, it's just not enough. The man has to be a man. Just ain't enough. Thank you. Ask Chrissy Sprinkle Sprinkle. How do I keep attracting unavailable men who always tell me they feel unworthy being with me? A married man didn't know at the time told me that recently. They feel unworthy. Girl, that's code. That's code for stay with me, stay with me, even though I'm not here to offer you anything. Um, who cares if they're unavailable? Is there money available, baby? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is that money available? If they want to be with you, it's gonna cost money. And I'm not talking about sleeping either. I'm talking about dating, sharing your company. Ask them for money. Tell them they can buy their worthiness. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, that's okay. You can just pay some bills and then become worthy. Here you go. Now you're worthy. Thank you, Just D. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Here, you can earn your worthiness. Um, they never give you money, always selfish, and accuse me of being that. Girl, how they gonna be selfish? Accuse you of being selfish and they married. Girl, you get played too easily. As soon as they walk up to me, I'm just like, oh hi, how are you? Mhm. Oh, okay, well, I want to get to know you. You're special. Okay, well, you know how you can get to know me? Get to know my bills. You know, if you get them in the beginning and they want to really impress you because they think you're blowing them off, they will agree to pay them bills. If a man is coming after you like, "Hi, you're so beautiful," or "I really like you. Can you take my number?" I said, "Yeah, your credit card number to pay my bills, baby. Otherwise, I can't really do anything for you or with you." you know. Oh, I can pay some bills. What you got? How much your bills are? Well, I don't know if you can afford it. Oh, I can afford it. I got you. I got you. Okay. Well, let me log on right quick. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Put your credit card number in here. Before we even exchange a phone number, you're going to put a credit card in. Here you go. Thank you so much. Can I get your number now? Sure. Mhm. If they're on you like that, they're going to be trying to impress you and prove themselves. They might pay that phone bill. They might pay something, whatever bill you pull up. It works. I mean, like, if you don't really want to talk to the person anyway, what do you have to lose? If they're bothering you anyway, if they're unavailable anyway, then what do you have to lose? Nothing. The only thing you have to gain is getting that bill paid. So if you don't really like them and want to give them the time of day, play games with them. Test them out. See if they'll do it. Thank you, Martha. Good night. Marky gift. Do I ever stop talking about money? Do y'all ever stop thinking about sex? Mhm. If you can go a whole day without thinking about it, then I can go a whole day without thinking about money. Ain't that right? Mhm. So that will answer your question. Y'all want to be mad at us for thinking about our future goals and benefits and stuff like that? Then y'all stop thinking about sex. Mhm. How do you stop being a pygmisha and falling in love with Dusty? See your life in 5 years from now and see if you're where you want to be. And if it don't scare you, then that's where you're meant to be. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you see yourself with a Dusty in the in the future and it doesn't upset you or scare you, then you are supposed to be with a Dusty. Don't fight it. Just be. Just let it be. Hmm. But what do I do once I get the phone since I don't want to actually video chat with him ever? Tell him you broke it the next day. It broke. I had to mail it off, and they gave me a, a rental phone, and they don't have that feature. There you go. I dropped it. It cracked. They have to send it off to the place to get it fixed. And I got this other rental phone, and it don't do that feature. There you go. You're welcome. It means you're meant to be with that Dusty baby. Go back and live the life of poverty, baby. Somebody. You know, you think that Dusty's thinking about you? You think the Dusty would do the same for you? Leave somebody that had money to come be with you? I don't know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be thinking about it. Right. Nothing worse than a low status beta male acting the complete opposite. Hmm? Old as dust. Y'all are silly. Okay, not true. Plenty of hints. Not a good idea. Um, as long as you can get money out of a man, date whoever you want, baby. I don't care. As long as you can get money out of them and you can do whatever you need to be doing, then I don't care who you date. You date an alpha, a beta, a gamma, whatever. As long as your bills are paid, you ain't got to work, he paying for you, and you can do what you need to do. You know? You said love don't pay bills. It sure don't. Who cares if he looks good? I'm not trying to get laid like a man. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get more money. That's right. Do you care if your boss look good? As long as that paycheck come through, right? You ain't worried about that? Some alpha men are a little bit too stubborn or controlling. Well, anybody can like get over on somebody like that. The best way to handle a controlling or stubborn man is to play right into it. If they're acting stubborn or controlling, you just give them a nickname. Okay, stubborn. Yeah, he's so stubborn. And give him a nickname. Oh, you're so controlling. That's so cute. You love me that much. You want to control everything I do. You fear losing me, don't you? I know. I mean, if I were a man, I would fear losing me too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I know why you're stubborn. I know why you're so controlling. Look at all of this. You can't lose. You can't even imagine losing all of this. But in the words of Michael Jackson, he said, "So I've learned that love's not possession, and I learned much too late." So I would handle them like that. I really wouldn't accept the control. I really would never accept the stubbornness. I would call it out, make fun of it, poke at it, and sing a Michael Jackson song and go on and do whatever I was going to do in the first place. You see, you can't control somebody like me. It just don't work out. Okay? It will never work. Mm-hmm. Control. I'm just saying he should have already started. Right. See, that's why I always like women always ask me about, oh, how do you deal with narcissist men or controlling men? I don't. Whatever they whatever they try to do, whatever they try to do, it didn't never work. Okay, there's certain women you can't control. You just can't do it. It will never happen. They don't take it seriously enough. It's like a joke. They will never take it serious. Hmm. Hmm. We're too smart for them. That's right. You laugh at it and think it's cute and funny. They'll stop trying to do it. Are you considered a pick me if you give a guy a thoughtful gift of chocolate? Yes. Yes, you are. Sorry. So stop giving these men gifts, okay? You said it's $1 chocolate. Still no. Thoughtful gift of chocolate. What is going on? I don't know. If you have to give a man a gift to get him to notice you, you are the Pygmisha. Yes. If they are not already chasing you and buying you chocolates, they should be. You was at Whole Foods today, and this old man started complimenting me, saying, "You are very beautiful. You dress well like an attorney, and you are so well spoken. Whoever raised him did great." Aw, that was nice. One of my sugar daddies told me their birthday was tomorrow, and I forgot to tell him. What? Oh, happy birthday. Make up a sad story about why you don't celebrate birthdays, except your own. Get creative, write a book, write a story in your little journal, start fake crying. Tell them it's bad luck. The last time you wished somebody happy birthday, they died. Make up a whole story. I don't wish people happy birthday. It's bad luck. The last 3 people I wished happy birthday are no longer with us. They died. So I don't want you to die. I'm sorry. It's weird, I know. Let's go to the mall. Then you're gonna end up buying you stuff. Um, you said, wow. Yep, see? Y'all get stuck and I keep going. Like wherever y'all get stuck at, I thrive. I don't know what to tell him. Tell him the bad luck story. No, because you want him to celebrate your birthday. But you just can't wish anybody happy birthday. And really believe it. Make up a whole story. I don't want to chance it. I like you too much. And then never say it. Make them believe it. Someone says, don't listen to her, ladies. Listen to me. .4% of Americans make 100K plus. Wonderful. That's good. Get that 5. How much is 5.4% of 3 billion? Let's get that number, shall we? Since y'all want to use low percentage numbers. What is 4.5% of 3 billion?
It's 135 million.
So 135 million people make more than 100K. Seems like a lot to me. I like those odds. Okay. Let's see. How many millionaires live in Houston, Texas?
I found this on the web.
Let's see how many millionaires live in Houston, Texas. 96,000. No. Yes. 96,700. That's just in Houston. Okay. That's pretty decent. How many millionaires live in California?
Here's what I found.
Siri is a big helper. I don't like this one. 11. Ooh. 1,100,000 households in the U.S. are at least 1 million. California ranking on the list of the most millionaires per capita. There are 1,042,027 and 27 number of millionaire households in California. Them odds sound pretty good to me. Okay. So y'all got to do the percentage of the population, not just see a low number. Y'all got to do the multiplication, darling. Okay. Should you cut them off till after quarantine when they can actually get on dates? No, why would you cut them off? They just move on with somebody else who's going to stay on phone with. Like, stop trying to. Here's my thing. If y'all are going to cut everybody off, how are you ever supposed to get something later? You just put them on a hold, on a temporary hold. You just, I'm going to take care of some things right now. I'm going to go take care of my grandma. Just make up some lies. Come on, y'all need to learn how to lie and get this money. Y'all are too honest and y'all want to cut everybody off. Why? When you need them, you can't call them back up. You can't say, hey, I'm back. Give me some money. Stop trying to cut everybody off. I would never cut anybody off if they were handing me money or before I dated them to even see if I can get some money. I wouldn't even be trying to date during a quarantine. I'd be leveling up so when I came out of quarantine, I could pick who I wanted. When I step out, people gonna be like, "Oh, the quarantine did you good," right? That's how it should be. Was I wrong to quickly think, well, Whole Food Grandpa, you look like an attorney, was an OG Dusty, hence why he thinks I walked away. Girl, if you walking around looking like an attorney in Whole Foods and an old man said that means you look like an attorney. He might have just been proud of you. Oh, that's a woman that's, I don't know, like, it sounds like he really wanted you to know that. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm here to talk. What? Should I cut off my ex-husband? If he's paying anything, keep him on. If he ain't paying nothing, why are you still talking to him? Y'all got kids together. If y'all ain't got no kids and he ain't giving you no money, I don't know why you still talking to him. Unless he's giving you money. I don't know, like I guess I'm weird and different because I'm never one of those type of women that will keep in contact with any type of ex. I was never the type of woman who would try to get an ex back, and I was never the type of woman who took a long time to get over somebody, maybe a day or two. The same day probably. I was never that type of woman, and I could never imagine being one. Like, so I don't know. I'm always ready to improve. That's it. If you're not ready to improve, that's why you probably got left, you know? I think most women, especially if they're in a relationship with someone, if that man leaves you or breaks up with you, you should be excited. You should be excited to see what else you can do, how better you can do. You shouldn't be sad. You should be, because he was excited. He was excited to leave you. He knows he was not fearing being single. He was probably excited about it. And when the woman acts the opposite, like, oh my gosh, I fear this. Oh, I'm all alone. Oh, why did he break up with me? Oh, me, woe is me. You should be just as excited as he is to get rid of him as he was to get rid of you. You see? And if that's not how it is, then you gave too much and he didn't give enough. Thank you, La Rose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's your stance on women talking to married men? My stance is get your money. They gonna talk to somebody else anyway. If it ain't you, it'll be the next chick, and she gonna take your money. My stance is get your money. If you don't plan on marrying him, if you don't plan on doing anything, if you don't care, he's just gonna go give it to somebody else. So it's whatever you feel about it personally, where your personal morals stand. It's up to you. But for me, I'm gonna get the money. Okay, I'm not worried about what he doing, whatever. I'm worried about how can I benefit from this situation. Okay, so that's how you have to think. If you benefiting, then you're winning. Period. Because you don't want that to happen to you. Well, it don't matter if your husband decides he's going to cheat. You not talking to a married man is not going to stop your husband from talking to somebody who's in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with the other thing. I'm just saying. You think he gonna remember something that he doesn't know about? Oh, well, my wife didn't date that married man back in the day before she met me, so I'm not gonna talk to this young lady sitting in front of me right now. How's that gonna happen? How's that gonna equate to the other thing? He's not gonna know that. He's gonna think, well, if she don't know about it, I can get away with it. That's what he's gonna think. Okay. So that just makes me think, like, why would that equal this? If anything, the only thing it will equal is him getting divorced or caught, or you moving on after you even got what you wanted. You said karma. Well, karma can come in any form if you believe in it. Like, for example, if he doesn't talk to you, he's going to talk to another girl. You know, and his wife, regardless, that's still happening to her. Do you think she talked to a married man? You think that's why her husband is out cheating on her because she messed with a married man? I mean, it don't make no sense, but hey, if that's what y'all believe, live by your own morals and standards. That's my opinion. Hmm. How would you feel if someone divorced you? I'd be happy because I'd be getting their money. Wouldn't you feel like your self-esteem would go down? Nope, my bank account will go up. Everybody hates to be rejected like you're not good enough. I'm gonna go out and get better. You know, you that's just how I think. If you divorce me, I'm getting money and I'm going to also get a better person, get a better man. That's how I feel. Ooh, thank goodness I'm free and I'm getting paid. Child. Now I can go date. Now I can go do better. Now I can go get a better one. Now I can go get one with more money. See, that's how you could think. If you kept yourself up, if you stayed level up, you wouldn't be sad. You'd be happy. You'd be like, I'm free. Because you know you can go out and get another one with no issue. So that's why you have to put yourself first. You have to take care of yourself. So when someone decides they don't want to be with you anymore or they want to reject you, you still don't feel rejected because you already know you can go out the same day and pull a better one. You know, you got to put yourself first. You got to take care of yourself. You got to put that energy into yourself. Okay. I don't feel rejected. I feel free. That's like the prison rejecting you. Or when you get fired from a job. Oh, I'm sorry. You're no longer employed here. Ooh, I'm free. I'm collect unemployment and I'm gonna get a better job or a sugar daddy. Okay. So that's how y'all have to think. Y'all think y'all lost something, but you gained your freedom. You gained another chance. You gained an opportunity to get more or better. So stop thinking like that. That's because that's how y'all choose to think. Okay. Um, how do you dress well without looking like you're trying too hard? Dress feminine. Just dress feminine. You dress in feminine colors. Don't show everything. Don't have everything skin tight. hmm You said Houston, not country. We are the fourth largest diverse city in the nation. That's right. Yeah, everybody thinks Houston is country. It's just a city, like any other city. If you drive out 30 minutes this way, you might see some country, but it's the city. Rhodey says, thank you, Shira. Oh, your advice leveling up has improved my relationship even during the Rona. Thank you. Would you move at this time to feel better quality men? I want to move to Houston to be closer to my sister in McKinney. I wouldn't move to find a better quality man. I would move because that's where I wanted to live. I would never do anything because I wanted to find a better quality man. If you can't find a man where you at, then you ain't got what it takes to find a man anywhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always say. If you can't find a man where you at, if you can't attract a man of means where you're at, then how are you going to attract him anywhere else? So I would practice at home, and then when I can get whatever I want at home, then I'm gonna move and go get something better if I want to move. Right. I think with married men, if they are pursuing you, then they are already instigating. It would be different if you initiate it. That's right, Scarlett. And half the time, the man is not going to tell you he's married. So, what if you don't even know? Then what? Is your karma coming then? I hate when my dusty kid's father asks for money. He shouldn't even feel comfortable asking you for money because every time you're supposed to tell him no. Okay. Right. Always say, nope, sorry, ain't got it. You said marriage sounds like hell. I'm so apprehensive. It's not really like hell. I'm gonna tell y'all what marriage is like. Marriage is like a family. It's like a family. And it's like the husband pay for everything. So that's mostly what it's like, unless you have a dusty. Right. What about the MF who want to call themselves spoiling they man? Who? What the heck? Shira, when your man's friends are always hitting on you behind his back, should you be offended? Is it me or them? It is me or them. What? I feel like most men are going to do that to test you and also see if they can get at you. Um, if they have money, that's a compliment. And you already know if your man mess up, you got some other options going. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't respond to them, but at least I'd know. Right. At least I would know. hmm He's probably talking about how good you are in bed. The friend likes you, and it's a compliment. Don't act on it. Right? Don't act on it. Like, ignore it. Right. I would just take it as a compliment and totally ignore it. Fewer older men don't want to spend unnecessary things. That's right. So make up a story about something necessary and then just get the money and use it for unnecessary things. You gotta lie. Just gotta lie. Is it better to keep the details? Of course it is. Don't be telling all your friends stuff. How do you know when a man is in love with you? When he's giving you everything you want and he's afraid to lose you. There you go. It's always a test, right? Shira, are you happy? No, I'm so sad because no one has donated in the last 2 minutes. So if y'all go ahead and hit that little dollar sign and put something up in there, I'd be very happy once again. Yeah, when I don't see the little highlighted money things, I start going downward spiral. I'm like, oh, so sad. Um, That's one thing that I always think is hilarious when people try to read your emotions. I don't have emotions, baby. You will never be able to tell if I'm sad or happy or any of that. Okay. Thank you, Vanessa. A sprinkle, sprinkle. I have built a large savings account doing that. Girl, gotta build it. Build your own account, right? Don't be building up no man. How you doing? I sense that you're sad. I sense that you're not happy. I sense that. I don't sense anything in anybody because I don't care enough to sense anything unless it's my kids. Right. You know what I'm happy about? That I don't have to get up and go to work. That I don't have to, you know, waiting. I'm happy I don't have to do a lot of stuff. Thank you, Jade Brown. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. So, yeah, if I was sad, I would never even tell y'all. If I was sad, the only person who would know would be the person that I'm trying to get money out of, and I'm gonna work my sadness to my benefit. Okay, so if even if I'm sad, I'm gonna get paid to be sad. That's just how I do. Okay, I'm gonna find the right person to be sad for and get the money. A man who doesn't drink is hard to find. hmm We would be lost without your knowledge, girl. You ain't finessing that hard yet. Yes, I am. Y'all don't know. It's easy, especially if you're never sad. If you are never sad and all of a sudden you pretend to be sad, it's not normal, and you pick the right person, they give you some money. Oh, let me cheer you up. Anything. This is not like you. Here you go. Okay. That's why if you're always extra bubbly and smiling all the time, and you see, your sugar daddy or your the guy you're dating like multiple times, and you're always happy and go lucky and bubbly, and then when you need that money, baby, when you got to play that damsel, it's the exact opposite. What's wrong? You're not your normal self. You seem sad. Oh, I am. How can I help? I don't like seeing you like this. There you go. How are y'all women finding all these men during the corona? I don't know. Ask them. They got ways. They got ways. Chicago nails and makeup. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Learn from you. Once you understand men, you won't have expectations, and then you can focus on your needs. No expectations. Focus. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. When you learn that, like really, when it hits you in the mind, don't expect anything from a man. Focus on your needs. Tell them what you want or what you need, but don't expect them to read your mind or expect them to be Prince Charming. If you tell them what you want and they want to get something from you, they're going to get you what you need. Okay. So never have expectations. That way you're never disappointed and you are not going to be upset because you were disappointed because you never expected it in the first place. Either they were going to do it or they weren't. That's it. If you expect it, oh, well, maybe they'll change their mind, or maybe they'll decide to do the right thing, or maybe they'll think about me today and do A, B, C, and D. That man ain't thinking about you. He's too busy doing whatever he does on the normal days. He's not sitting there trying to plan something special for you and A, B, C, and D because he's too busy doing whatever he's doing. Women do stuff like that. Some men do if it's like a special occasion and they've been with you and you're the woman for them. But most men don't think like that. And women are then disappointed. He didn't buy me anything for my birthday. He might not even remember it was your birthday. Well, he bought me something and I don't like it. Did you tell him what you want? You know? So stop expecting these men to be mind readers and perfect, Prince Charming. If you want something, tell them. That's it. Help fit sugar daddy at 4 years always sends 5 to 6 times a month money 5%, but he has to go to the bank to do it now that his bank is closed, and he's saying he mailed me. Girl, how old is this dude? Girl, you need to go to his house and download the app on his phone and teach him how to use it and then go back. You need to send him a tutorial, a YouTube video tutorial. You need to go in there and send yourself some cash out. Uh-oh. That's okay though. You got to tell him a month in advance. Oh, well, I don't know. Y'all got to work that out. What's an excuse to tell a man when he wants to come to your house? That you live with your aunt or you live with your older cousin or you live with some people and they have roommates or kids. Just tell them you live with somebody. I have a roommate. They don't like company. You can't come over. Sorry. I want to move so bad. How about we go look at places? Then you can come over once you're paying for it. Duh. Many men you meet want to get you in bed. I want to know what's the trouble with me. Um, Maybe date older men, young men. That's all they think about. Thank you, loved one. I feel trapped with my dusty baby daddy. We just got back together, and then I found you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. Well, there's not much you can really do unless you can, find another one. A lot of women who are not happy, they'll date other men behind their back until they find a replacement. I mean, thank you, pick and pop, sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. So many women in here seem to be in a relationship with dusty men. Okay. Thank you, Chicago Nails and Makeup. Learn from you. Love yourself so much that he only adds to your goals. He should not complete you. That's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yep. If you with a man and they can't benefit you, you shouldn't be with him. Straight up. You're depleting yourself by being with a man who cannot add to you. Okay. He's 52. You don't even know what he's been doing all his life, but it's like I have to teach him everything. I'm thankful, but I'm tired. Thankful for what? I don't know. Thank you, Lana Marie Sprinkle Sprinkle. Your advice is always golden. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I don't know. How to let a man you're talking to know I like regular gifts. Ask him, where is your gift when you see him? What'd you bring me? You know? My provider's pick me wife won't sign divorce papers. My story is very similar to yours. What should I do? Isa Messiah, she's not gonna sign them papers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all gotta fake something. You gotta pretend you're pregnant. You gotta say, you gotta call her up, you gotta send her an email. You gotta tell him you pregnant so he can tell her you pregnant and y'all about to have a baby. You gotta lie. I'm a child. Okay, so just lie. That'll make a woman sign the divorce papers quick. Be like, well, we might be married, but I'll have to, I'll have to sign that birth certificate. Yeah, I know the routine. She was giving y'all young girls game. This make a man step up his game, girl. Well, step it up. That's the whole point. Step up your game to where you don't even need a game. Just step up your money. If he comes back out of nowhere, ladies, just tell him to go. What? Sure, have you ever regret doing something? Not really. Like, I think everything I've done has led me here. to who I am today. So no, I don't ever regret doing anything. I learned so many lessons, and it just made me a better person. Whatever I did made me who I am today. So I never regret anything. Um, mhm. I, yeah, he's skeptical about anything online. I'm sorry. Where's your other one? Where's your other one? You need another one. Wait for his in the mail and you get another one I can email. Every time I hear something good, I go text my sugar daddy and then come back to the live. Who else does this? Y'all crazy. Shira, have you ever had surgery? No, I have never had surgery. You mean like cosmetic surgery or medical surgery? Like, oh, I had medical surgery for, I'm trying to think when I had medical surgery. Oh, yeah, I had my tubes tied. That's the only time I ever had surgery. I had the tubes tied, so I don't have no more cheering. Okay. What is coded messages thriller? That we're in the Matrix. Why are you in a bathroom? Because that's where I chose to be today. Sure, if men DMs you with money offers to sleep with you, should you be offended? No, get the money and don't sleep with them. Tell him that you don't believe he really has money, and he send him a cash app and say, let me see how bad you want me. See what he put in there. Play with his mind and then just never do anything. We'll get some money. Mm-hmm. So, can you hold off sleeping with guy until puts a ring on your finger? It's possible if they believe in the same standards. Yeah. Right. Sure. What book do you recommend to read about this kind of topic? Do you want me? I Bring Nothing to the Table by SheRaSeven on Amazon. Also, another book called The Wisdom of SheRaSeven on Amazon.com. Also, the ebook Too Pretty to Pay Bills by SheRaSeven on Amazon.com. Links are in the description below, probably. Today, a man told me I didn't have to cook, work, etc. Just look pretty. I was like, dang, she was right. Glad I leveled up. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl, get your money. Yes, you're currently reading I Bring Nothing to the Table. Yes. Thank you, leveling up. Where do you draw the line between spirituality and reality? If I lie, I won't attract liars. Everybody's a liar, baby. Think about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Reality is knowing your reality. The reality is everyone lies. So even if you don't lie, you're going to attract a liar because everybody lies. So that's where I draw the line. Common sense. I know everybody has lied, therefore everyone is a liar. I know if you don't want someone to know something, you're going to lie. That's human nature. You're going to save yourself, and you're not going to be honest with someone unless you truly want to risk losing that. And most men are not going to do that anyway. There's not a man that I know that has been 100% honest a day in his life. So I don't worry about those kind of things because I I know. There's nobody walking around on this planet who has never told a lie. Okay? I don't have expectations of people to be 100% honest with me. The only expectations I have is that you need to provide and protect and hold up your end of the bargain. Anything else is on you. Okay? For real, it's like, if you sit there and worry about somebody lying to you because you lied to them to get what you want or need in your life, then you're working backwards. You're not even in the situation. You haven't even benefited from telling the lie, you know? And so even just worrying about it is what is going to attract the lie. Okay, so I'm not getting ready to think about any of that because I know I have a goal. My goal is for the greater good. I'm lying for the greater good. The greater good is to free yourself financially and to secure, a future that does not repeat or create poverty, and to secure a good future for your children if you should have some. So you can lie for a good reason. Mhm. Some people lie for bad reasons. At least you're lying for a good reason. Every time y'all line up to go vote for the president, y'all are just listening to lies. So, hmm, if everyone else can lie to you in this on this planet, but the man that you want to provide and protect for you, if you're afraid of him lying to you, you know, that's just something that you fear. People are going to lie to you when they want to lie. You can't do anything about it, right? You said liars get further. That's right. Yeah, liars do get a lot further. It's not. If most people realized that it's not about being honest, good, or perfect, but it's about doing what is necessary to get to where you need to go in order to thrive and help you and your future children, that's what you'll start realizing. Okay. You won't sit there and try to obey every law or rule and be controlled because you're trying to be obedient. You know what I mean? I saw a meme the other day. It said the worst things in history was not caused by being disobedient. They were caused by being obedient, such as slavery, such as uh, having rights taken away from you, such as religion. So the worst things don't come from disobedience, it comes from obedience. Because if everybody had stayed obedient, laws wouldn't have changed, mentality would never change, and the world would have never changed. So I don't believe in obedience. I believe in doing what is necessary to get the results that you desire if it is beneficial for you and the greater good of yourself and your children and your future. And hopefully the people around you. Other than that, I'm not worried about anything. Okay. Right. I know I need sugar daddy. No two questions. All right. Obedience towards God only. Well, you can even take that to the next extreme. If you were made in the image of God, then if you are obedient to yourself, because the image of God is yourself, then whatever morals and rules that you have created for yourself in order to accomplish what you need to accomplish, then that is what you need to do. You know, I mean, if you read the Bible, God didn't have no problem killing people. You telling me murder is better than lying? Okay. Obedient to your goals, exactly. Why are women so naive and emotional, but men don't care and are less emotional? Because they're not the nurturers. Are for children. You're supposed to love children like that, not men, because men are the providers and protectors. The women are the nurturers of the children. So you're trying to give your maternal love to a man that does not want it. They just want the aspect of having someone to care for and to provide for, and the lust behind that is what drives them. The women are the nurturers. So you're trying to give maternal love to a man who does not want that from you. They just want the lust aspect and the motivation to get up and provide for you and the children that they created. And that's it. So if you don't understand that, when you have kids, you will. Okay? If you have kids, you'll understand. He want a threesome. Girl. Does he have threesome money, darling? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Does he have threesome money? Ask yourself. Card with his that he pays the bills to. Come on now. I wouldn't even entertain the idea unless I was 100% provided for and driving my dream car, living where I want to live. Babe. Otherwise, it's just talk. There ain't nothing that he can say. You said you were answering question. Okay. Oh, you was telling him, girl. I thought you was telling me that. Okay, good. Hmm. Think you play some money? How long is too long to wait for marriage in a relationship? A ring for a relationship? A month, but dating casually for 2 years. Girl, how you date casually for 2 years? I don't know. Like, to me, y'all just playing around. Like, if you want that ring, like, snatch his soul. He has to think you're the one. Not, oh, she'll do. Right. I'm curious why you're only okay with women being paid, but not with OnlyFans. Okay. I don't know. I'm not cool with it because I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. And I wouldn't be cool with it if I ever planned on being a mother or showing my face in public and wanting to have respect. I think about my future, you know. I don't I don't know who I'm gonna meet tomorrow. So I don't do silly things that jeopardize my future. I just don't. I'm too smart for that. If I was going to do that, then I would be proud of it and show my face proud and say, okay, well, that's what I do. I don't mind if you think that of me. I would either own it or I wouldn't get involved with it if it's something that I would be ashamed of in my future. So if you are not ashamed of what you are doing on there, and then fine, go with it. If you don't mind your future children ever finding it by accident or someone may have screen recorded it and put it out there. I mean, if you don't mind, then good for you. I'm just not gonna do that. Right? I'm like I told my kids, everything you put out on the internet is gonna be there forever in some form or fashion. Do you want to put certain things out? Yes or no? Don't do it. Hmm. You said, girl, just sell feet pictures, keep it discreet. Exactly. Feet. Should be a feet fan. Mm-hmm. You can't compare OnlyFans to Shira's channel. Right. How about you get over it? How about you do get over it if you think you were the cause of your divorce? My ex-husband paid most of the bills, rent, and took care of my kids who were not his. How to get over if you were the cause of the divorce? If I was the cause of the divorce, then I probably would be over it before it started. Because if I caused it, that means that I didn't really value the marriage in the first place, and I was trying to find a way out, you know, in some type of subconscious way. So I'll be like, okay, well, I'm out. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, if I'm in a marriage, I'm in a marriage. If I ain't in a marriage, if I mess it up, then I own up to it and be done and just wasn't meant to be. Oh well, that's it. I wouldn't really think about it. If it's done, it's done. It's no use to beat yourself up over something you can't change. So just move on. Okay. Right. You can't. I don't understand why people live in the past. You can't change it. And if you try to, you're gonna be like sitting there trying to do something that you can't do. Right. Do you think all these tips work for any man of any nationality? I'm in Asia country and white, and it seems like it just doesn't seem to work here. You gotta find the right old man, girl. I didn't say young. You gotta find the right old man. Okay. Why do these scammers keep coming in my DMs? Girl, they're trying to scam you. They think women are stupid. Mm-hmm. When a scammer come in mine, I scam them. They end up leaving on purpose. Oh, I gotta go. You crazy. I know. Sure, did you ever get that money from that man who wanted to chew your gum? He said he got it, but I know he lying. No, I'm not gonna send him my gum. I was just, but he wanted, but I put it out of his price range, obviously. Let me see what he wrote back. Here you go. I have it, LOL. I'm gonna send my cash app. Money. I'm gonna say money talks. See what he said. Money talks. I'm saying somebody else gone. Right. I said, how you want somebody? Why do you want my chewed gum? He said so he can chew it. I say, how you gonna want somebody's chewed gum with the coronavirus going around? He said, I didn't think you would judge me. I was like, I'm not. I'm just wondering what you're gonna do with this gum. And then he said, I said, nah, I don't trust you. You're gonna have my gum at a murder scene somewhere. The police gonna be calling me up, talking about we need to ask you some questions. Anywho, I know he just bored. Okay. People are crazy. What was the reason you don't do affirmations? You mentioned that in the video. I just think the right way. I don't know. Like those affirmations are for people that are trying to change bad thinking into good thinking. If you already think the right way, you don't need those, you know? So if you struggle with having negative thoughts about yourself or your situation, then yes, you probably need them. I don't need them. You see, because I already think that way. Like I don't need them. Like when I think, that's an affirmation right there. Just well, on to the next. I don't sit there and struggle in my mind and fight against myself. I just know that I'm gonna do better, and that's whatever they say. I don't care. So it doesn't matter, like what people say or whatever. I already know what I'm gonna do. So therefore, I don't need the affirmations unless it's to help someone else. And I can give them an affirmation, but I don't need them, you know? Right. I think you passed a certain point of needing them, or, so when you don't need them anymore, you won't need them. Does every man cheat? I don't know. I don't know every man, but I wouldn't bet my life on that they don't. You said 98% of men cheat, right? I wouldn't bet my life on it. I wouldn't bet my life that they're not cheating. So confirmation, right? Some only like booty pics, some ask for pics, some cheat, some cheat, right? Kim, Kim can't trip over what you can't control, right? Every single man cheats. Oop. Well, every single man and every taken married me. Look, they telling y'all like honestly, if you wouldn't bet your life on it, then don't believe that. Just saying. How to respond when a man uses reverse psychology on you. Just flip it back around. Y'all know I'm the pro at that. If they're using reverse psychology, flip it right back. I mean, y'all don't give me no example, so but I can flip it right back. I had a friend say all men are dogs. Just right. What to do if you have trust issues? I don't want to think each time my man is cheating, but what if I have a gut feeling he is? Do you say anything? No, you just cut him off in the bedroom and just collect the money. Okay. You said when a man is satisfied, he will be loyal. Okay. What to say when he said, is this relationship based on money? Is this relationship based on money? No, it's based on how much I can trust you, how safe I feel with you, how you're always going to be there for me when I need you. That's what it's based on, basically. Say it in a different way. Hmm. Right. It's obvious we prefer romance and emotions, all that stuff, not so much sex, right. What to focus on during the quarantine being single? You'll level up. You'll level up. Being the best you can be. Looking your best, feeling your best, thinking your best. And so when you get out there, you can go get the best. Thank you, Connie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. P. Shearer, thank you for the jewels. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Women need to stop thinking if he cheats, it's their fault. It has nothing to do with you. Exactly. If he cheats, he cheats. Had nothing to do with me. Right. You have to stop thinking like that. That's so true. Right. You said forgiveness comes with a price. Of course it does. Thank you, 123 Creations. Can you speak on leveled up pick me's ex? I've seen ladies who look good, but they still pay half the bills, date bums. But you might see a lady who is a tad bit more plain Jane, but still cute, who knows her worth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's true. It's all about knowing your worth and what you are going to do and what you're not going to do. Your standards. That's so true. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you have high standards and you don't do that 50-50, and you know, you might not be as pretty as, the 50-50 chick, but you might paying bills. So, therefore you win. It's all about those standards and the type of man you choose. hmm Whether you deal with a married man or not, they will still cheat. That's right. It's all about valuing yourself. Men will use the gorgeous woman who doesn't know her worth. That's true. What if you ask for a present and he doesn't give you what you want, but something cheaper? Mm, don't ever use it. Ask for the same thing again next time until you get it. What do I consider cheating? Sleeping with someone. I mean, ain't that what cheating is? How do men of means feel about flaws like stretch marks? I'm thinking of covering mine up with tattoos. After all, girl, I think they'd rather the stretch mark than the tattoo, baby. Um, right. What about emotional cheating, girl? I don't care. Like emotional cheating, what's that? If he paying somebody else bills, that's financially cheating is worst. Okay, is he paying them bills? Is he paying somebody else bills? Okay, then right. You're the emotional cheating. Now, How can that be real? Maybe he's saying whatever she wants to hear so that she can show him some pictures that he can't get from you. Y'all know these men be lying to like if he lying to her, he lying to you. He lying to you, he lied to her. Right. I'm back. Sure, have you heard about financial cheating? Right. That's where you draw the line, baby. hmm That's where most people draw the line. Like that one girl who asked me earlier, how do I get my man's pygmy wife to divorce him? Tell him you're pregnant. Tell her you're pregnant. She knows that costs a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So she was signing papers quick. You said, how do you catch them? You look at that bank account and see where the money is going. And if it ain't going to you or the bills or to the normal places he be eating, that's how you know. There, if you see, I mean, it's just common sense. It's just common sense. You can figure it out. You know how people spend their money. Right. Do I check James's account? No, I don't check his account. He's always home. There ain't no need to check his account. If he was always gone, I'd be checking that account. But he always at home, so no need to check it. Mm-hmm. But or married men spend on their mistresses a lot. Well, if they spending on her, then they spending on her. But they probably going to the ATM to get that money out. Thank you, 123 Creations. Why do most women feel like having a man is a prize, even when he isn't a 100% provider? It's just about having a man. Thank you, Sprinkle. That's true. Having a man that is useless is not a prize. It is baggage. Okay, having a useless man is not the prize. It is just baggage. You got a third child, a fourth child, or a child period if you don't have no kids. So I don't know why people think that. I think so many women feel like having a man is a prize because they can't get one. It's hard to keep one by how they can't control themselves or how little standards that they have. So when they finally miraculously get one, they hold on to it because they fear they can't get another one because they don't have what it takes to get the type of man that is going to provide. Most of the time that man is there for his own selfish reasons. So if you're not beneficial, then you are not a prize. Trying to transform your life, start with yourself. Look the best you can look, feel the best you can feel, think the highest of yourself, and go out there. Mm-hmm. Do you support me in being with a wealthy man that already has a girlfriend? Would be the gold. Leave her to try to benefit. What? Do you support me being in a man that has a girlfriend? Would he? As long as you get money, girl. I mean, I don't know. Like, as long as you're benefiting from it. I'll be around song. Yeah, I know a lot of people, they don't agree with a lot of things I say, and that's fine because you don't have to. Some women definitely say no to dating married men. Some don't care. Like, I don't leave that up to y'all. I just say do what makes you happy. Do what's beneficial for you. If you don't like dating married men, don't date them. But then don't come in here and ask me why do only married men come on to me. And then don't ask, why people date married men. It's just something that people do. It's something that people don't mind. It's something that people mind very much. Some people have different values and morals. So whatever their morals are, that's how they operate their life. And I think most people, they shouldn't do what they're not comfortable doing. That's all I'll say. If you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it. Okay? Okay. So don't do it if you are not comfortable with the idea. And if you are, then more power to you. I'm not judging anybody who's for or against it. I'm just saying, you know what's best for you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. When my husband was not sharing his finances, I gathered my thoughts in person, ready to run for it. Hmm. She's going out on a date with another man cheating. Who? If I have to explain why I'm not going 50-50, then I don't need it. That's right. Married man who ain't super rich is a huge risk of wasting time. Yep. That's what T.I. saw mediocre. He speaks fast about women settling for the worst, right? I feel like the men of today just like to collect pictures of women. Right. Do you know what century we are in? They're they are 50-50. What if your boyfriend finds out you cheated on him with a richer man? Then I don't know, like I'm not worried about him. If the other man got money, he can give me some. Oh well, he was gonna get left eventually. Anyway, um, is going out on a date with another man cheating? Nope. I was thinking the same exact thing. I want to read the book so bad. Go ahead, read it. Here. Um, it's going to eat. It's not cheap. Mhm. So, my newest book, How to Do What You Love. Yeah, it's like a little guide on how to go about starting an online business or in ideas and stuff like that. But it's on Amazon too. It's going to church cheating. Yep. Nope. Would you still play a broke guy for money? Nope. I wouldn't play anybody broke for money. Now, what kind of money I'm gonna get? I'm going to be wasting my time trying to get money out of a broke man. Okay. You think a man isn't satisfied if he cheats? No, I think a man is going to cheat if he feels like he can get away with it and he wants to. So I don't think it's about being satisfied or not. Yeah, I think you can get it on Kindle if you download the app. What do you think? A man isn't satisfied? Yeah, I don't worry about if a man is satisfied or not. Like that's not my focus. Y'all keep asking me like about a man. I don't care. Like stop worrying about that. Are you satisfied? Do you have what you want? Maybe you're not satisfied, and so he wants to go satisfy someone else because you don't ever tell him, "Oh, I'm satisfied." You know, maybe he need to feel like a man because you don't make him feel like a man because he ain't a man because he's broke and dusty. Maybe he need to go pretend with someone else to feel like a man for once in his life. So he goes and cheats and feels like a man because he bought somebody a McDonald's meal. I don't know, but I'm not going to take the blame for it. I'm not going to have any type of guilt behind it if that were to happen. But all I'm saying is maybe he need to go feel like a man with somebody else because you aren't satisfied with him. You ever thought about that? Okay. So it ain't you, it's him. How to make him feel like a man. Right. I know I love her and want her. Oh. Would you be with would you be with self-esteem issues if someone cheated on you? I think No, I would never be with self-esteem issues, ever. Nothing could ever make me have self-esteem issues. You know why? Because anything a person chooses to do is about them, not me. You know, no one else can make my self-esteem go down. It can only make it go up. It would only make it go up. And that's the only way it will go. You can't make my self-esteem go down. You can only bring it up. Oh, he trying to get my attention, huh? He gonna go cheat with Pick Misha? Okay, well, let him have Pick Misha. Fine. You know, because you know you can do better. So that's what keeps your self-esteem up, by knowing that you can do better. You're not losing anything. If anything, you're getting ready to gain. See, so I would never allow anybody or anything to take down my self-esteem, because they don't have that much power unless you give it to them. You can't allow someone to take down your self-esteem unless you give them the power to. So if you're going to hand over the power to allow someone to bring down your self-esteem, then you did that to yourself. All I know is watch out. Okay. Do you think it's more important for a man to have a provider mindset, or having lots, oh, like, or having lots of money who really want to bring you something to the table? I'm not bringing nothing to the table with no grown man. I'm sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm the prize, the queen, the goddess. If you ain't serving me, then we can't be in a relationship. Okay? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with anyone who has a situation or setup, but me personally, I don't want to live that way. You know, I'd rather live the other way. I mean, think about it. Once you're used to certain things, you can't go backwards. It won't make sense to you. Hmm. It's like, y'all, like, if you're used to a certain thing, you can't go the opposite direction and feel happy about it. Then you would feel like, dang, I got to do better. Right. Um, should I let my ex see my Facebook since he around me with our child? Is he paying you to see your Facebook page? I'm not volunteering any information, anything to anybody ever. Like, no, I would never. That, remember, stuff can backfire on you all the time. If it's not beneficial, then why do it? Ask yourself that every time you have a question. Is it beneficial? Nope. Then don't do it. It's a waste of time and energy. So I'm about to go, y'all. I've been on here too long. But I will see y'all on the next one. And y'all just make sure everything that you do is beneficial, and make sure you don't give anybody the power to lower your self-esteem. And also remember, you can't make someone love you. You can only be loved if you love yourself first. And that's just it. Nobody's going to love you if you don't even love you. They're going to treat you how you treat yourself. You treat yourself like a queen, a goddess, and all that. That's how you'll be treated. Right? Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. Start acting like that, and if you want to be treated like that. Good night. Y'all hit the like button. y'all leave, and also subscribe if you're new. Bye.